fine. Fine. Lux! Watashi wa Akira Lux desu. Hi everyone, hello. Hope you're all doing well. Are you ready? Are you ready for the new event? I'm assuming everyone's done it at this point. If not everyone, then like most people. I have seen, oh god. I wanted to do this new event because mainly of the new character that shows up. Full cards on the table. Considering what the mini game is, that's kind of hilarious. I wanted to do it because I thought the new character looked really cute. And then I saw some screenshots, very little screenshots. We'll get to the screenshot I mainly saw. And I'm like, wait, is this peak? And then I realized, wait, it's Blue Archive. Of course it's peak. Blue Archive has been consistently peak. So have fun. I will. Answering question in the title, the cutie is no. The cutie I refer to is, look at her! I'm so sad. I am so sad. I know she's standard. I know you can get spooked by her. But like, and like, it doesn't help that like, oh my god. The Mecha Millennium banner, as I'm referring to it now, I guess, is like soon-ish. And ooh. Yeah, Takane shows up first in another red event. Oh, Honto! Really? What about the other dog? I heard Yakumo. Oh my, wait, hold on. Yakumo's, oh, holy Jesus. Yakumo is also like, this event is really good. It's mainly because of like her lines of dialogue is apparently like absolutely peak. I've heard someone call her a self-insert for the dev. We're gonna see how that goes. Less than 59. I know. Uo on stream. I've uo'd on stream before. Have I not uo'd on stream before? I'm pretty sure I have. Wait, also, did I uo? I didn't even realize uo'd. So listen, with the hat on and the glasses equipped, we shall go to this new Red Winter event. I have been grinding it, which means I skipped the we're gonna do our usual where I watched the prologue for the first time because I just skipped it, so I wanted to experience it with you guys. You got Takane and 30 pulls. What the frick? Bruh. Yakumo is wild. Imagine Aya and Nitori from Toho into one character. What? Okay. Okay, that's kind of peak though. Okay, but that is kind of peak though. There is a slight temptation as well for Simsu Seika because, yeah. But, you know. Oh, even before the Mecha Millennium stuff, there is the very fact that there's going to be a rank up for a raid up for Summer Hoshino and Wakamo, and this is it. This is my chance. So on top of the like normal Annie stuff, we have the return of Wakamo and Summer Hoshino. Like, I can't pull right now. There's too much to go for. There's too much on the line here. Surprisingly good. Try guessing your favorite character later. Also a pull for Yakumo because she'll apparently be goaded for Kaiten raid and got her in free assault ticket. Bro! Atsuya. Every time I think of Hoshino, I just think of her. The cutest Oji-san. But yes, I will. How long till Summer Hoshino and Wakamo? I will be pulling for them both. I will be streaming it. I don't know what else I'll be doing that stream, but like, ayo, maybe we can do an event. Or maybe it's about time I tackle the mini stories. The mini stories or the group stories. Okay. But that's for later. Remember the most cool stream is when Wakamo Unmasked and Alira Shimiko showed. Era Shimiko? 5 red winter bears and 1 wet cat. I can make her wetter. Anyway. Checking the schedule. Hi. Look at her! She's so cute. She's so cute. Sorry for that, but just finished watching Fate Grand Order Absolute Demonic Front anime. It's the best. Hontoni? Really? I've seen a lot of people not like the FGO anime stuff because they cut out a lot. Alright. No risk, no return. Winter Sky Renaissance. Thesis on cultural exchange. The publishing department attempts to sell the Knowledge Liberation Front works in Trinity, but things take it. Oh boy. It also has hard base for OST. Honto. According to Hina loves Mido Kuni. Hello? Is this the starving artist? Is this the suffering of a starving artist we're starting on? 24 days for Summer Hoshino Wakamo Mikabe. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's less than a month! Who is the cutie? We'll see the redheaded cutie. It's Akira. No, I'm not cute. No. Incorrect. Camelot movie cut out a lot, but Absolute Demonic Front legit had moments where I went, oh yeah, I remember doing this fight in the game. Oh, honto. I will say though, for as much as Camelot gets wrong, seeing two things. The MASH / Galahad versus Lancelot fight, I think is really well animated, and literally everything that involves Artoria. I may be a little biased in that front. Just a little bit. May want to be speared by Rongo Miniad, but that's besides the point. Meru is an artist. That artist? Oh, a based artist. A based artist, you mean? Cuter than Princess? No, Peach is so much cute. I love Peach. She's my favorite of the princesses. How does they keep hitting these sides? How does they keep hitting with these side story events? Because it's peak. Because it's peak. Because Blue Archives, the emotional gut-punching moments don't hit as hard unless you see the really cutesy and funny, the cute and funny, if you will, side stories and daily lives of everyone. Are you okay, Meru? What does it look like, Momiji? Right. Of course not. I did learn one thing. What's that, Meru? It's a hunger that plagues you after starving for 3 days. You can only say that. I'm not sure, man. I accidentally went 3 days without eating. Well, I mean, that could be. I did feel hungry after those 3 days. Another cat. No, I'm good. Thank you. Cool. Soon starving. True Snook. John next on. True Snook. It's a complete lack of energy. At least, for now. I'm sure it won't take much longer for every thought in your head to start revolving around food. Is that how it works? I'm already there, so I'll be okay. I don't think so. You remember when the cafeteria maintenance is going to be done? They said tomorrow. Just one more day of this tragic state. Thank goodness. They said the same thing yesterday. Oh boy. How can that happen? League of Legends. No, I am not joking. Unironically, because League of Legends. What makes Blue Archive saying in lore work? Their halos make it so they can be silly in fun events, but still have situations dangerous enough to be serious. Yeah! Is that the Labor Party on strike again? Do I even need to answer? I guess they're used to Red Winter's BS. Even a week seems optimistic at this point. Do we need to take action? We're shells of who we once were. Zombies lying helplessly in this library floor. Don't say zombies. I just played Resident Evil. Never touch this stuff? Don't. Don't. There was a dark time in my life. It was me playing LOL for like basically almost 3 days. 3 days straight was just League, bathroom, sleep. League, bathroom, sleep. And then I didn't even realize I didn't eat until someone knocked on my door and asked, Aki, when was the last time you ate? And I'm like, 3 days ago? Isn't that exactly how we got here? By taking action. This is all because our books wouldn't sell, and no one would subscribe to a premium membership on the website. Oh. Aki? Hi? I don't have the energy to yell. Uh-oh. At the truth of this evil lies the Secretariat for not approving our funding in time. Red Winter is quite literally built differently. Would you say built incorrectly? Maybe. But definitely built different. Better start taking care of myself or... No! That was years ago! When you used to play competitively in Mobile Legends when you were 67, you would pull all-nighters with your squad, place top 20 worldwide squads leader. What the helly? If Red Winter is built wrong, is there any school in Kivilos that's built right? Millennium? Millennium, I think, is the closest we've gotten. Hikiako? Highlander? But that... No, not Highlander. No one can support themselves just by selling books anymore these days. Oof. What? I thought this was gonna be silly funny event, not real. The future of the Knowledge Liberation Front will be as dark as the fate of a limited edition collector's fan books with the main page ripped out. Why am I getting emotional and mental psychic damage from this? Oh, that's a horrible visualization. Momiji, why? Or on demand top liner, man. Some squads that want to poach you were willing to kick out their other... Oh my god! Millennium has embezzlement and Hyako is always on fire. I said closest, not that they are! The school that has a bunch of people trying to build spaceships, the one that's fighting outer planar demons, the art-focused military school? Yes! Again! The closest! Not that they are! Listen, we can ignore the embezzlement. She's making up for it. I mean, come on, you can't say that Rio isn't trying. And we're definitely gonna see how else she makes up for it during the... God, that live 2D lives rent-free in my head. With this, civilization will sink into darkness, and humanity will take one giant leap backwards. Oh. Rio's hot, and you will forgive her for her war crimes because she's hot? Shan Haijing? Maybe? We can ignore embezzlement. She's cute. Is this how we do it? Would you guys forgive me for war crimes? No. No, you wouldn't. I'm not Canadian enough for that. Oh! Yo! Dude, I love the grin. Oh my god, I already love her grin. She's so smug. Well. Have you been anticipating our long-awaited reunion? Knowledge Liberation Front? Whether you like it or not, The publishing department has arrived. I haven't played the event. Oh. The school that lives of vibes and hype moments. That doesn't sound as bad. Sorry. Actually, no. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. In fact... I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what came over me. What is wrong with me today? I really just came out sweet. What is wrong with me today? Oh my god. Unsightly as always, Meruri. I thought even you would be above using the library floor as a bed. Get up already. I beg of you. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. This sounds bad until you remember that the student council president of Shanghai Jing let terrorists kidnap a diplomat in order to make the culture festival be more interesting. Yeah, but she's like cute and funny, so it's okay. What is wrong with me, period? I don't know, man. You guys choose to watch me. What? What's this lackluster response? Has some tragedy befallen you, Meruri? Perhaps your slovenly lifestyle has finally caught up to you. Ah, Aki's cute. I'm not cute! Think you're getting... What's the thing Saki's helmet a year ago? Don't worry about it. Also, her helmet? It is a tragedy. It really is. Yakumo Akane. Now, this isn't going exactly the way I anticipated. What's this tragedy of yours, Momiji? You have any food? Vibes. That's a vibe. It's hard to believe, isn't it? But you have standards. Damn! Okay! Shit! What? Anything for the sake of food. My stomach hurts! Not even your brutish stomach can take such a sudden intake of food after 3 days of starvation. Here, water. Thank you, Yakumo Akane. I was about to write my will! During hard times like these, what are friends for, am I right? They're for changing daily interests until the debt is settled. Wait, what? Textbook extortionist. Ugh, considering you rekindled the dying embers of our club, I'll overlook it this once. Well, the cause is obviously delayed club funding. The effect is a bit dramatic, don't you think? Well, I just thought that while we were waiting, we could move up our publication schedule a little to help us get by until the money did come through, but we may have overdone it. Ah, yes. The urgent manuscript you brought to us last week. Now I see why you asked to throw it on your bill, as you so eloquently put it. I made a mistake. But how was I supposed to know? And thus, this is the sad scene the publishing department has walked on during our quest to collect said debt. With interest. Oh, she's just like this. Cough it up the— Hot damn, girl! Holy shit! Seriously? You see it for yourself? We can't even afford crackers! Take a pound of my flesh, why don't ya? Don't tempt her. Bro! What? Seriously? Yes, with interest. You're the devil! The devil incarnate! However, I do find this peculiar. Despite your generally poor sales and obstinate insistence on doing whatever you please. Not to mention your arrogant penmanship with little regard for trends or salability. Bro! Oh my god! Does she have, like, zero awareness? Do either of them? No, actually, no. I can believe Yakumo does and doesn't care. Are Are you here to collect interest or get on my nerves? I get it already. I am making a point, Meruri. Despite all these shortcomings, you are supported by an excellent editor, Momiji, and a loyal fan base. So how is it you have fallen into such lows? Wait, who's their editor? You know, if you're the only one, but whenever you see a character say water by itself, warning of water, earth, fire... Oh, you're avatar pilled, that's why. The capitalist of the communist theme school. Ah, yes, a match made somewhere. A match made somewhere. Gehenna. A match made in Gehenna. Sales were beyond abysmal. Even worse than usual. Do you have any remaining inventory? Consider a free consultation. Momiji is... Oh, Momiji is? Oh. Oh, okay. That line of text. Okay, I see. So? I've identified the issue, at the least. Which is... Meruri, willingly or not, you have developed a brand for yourself. Your manuscripts are yours and yours alone. You care little for the reader and only for your artistic integrity. Is your artistic integrity have a giant 34 next to it? This branding has been both a boon and a curse. Your dedicated fan base would travel to hell with you, yet the probability of breaking into the big leagues is nil. Oh. But this... I failed to think of even one exculpatory huh? Excuse for this rat's nest of a manuscript. It lacks Meruri's flavor that is critical to your paltry success. Since when do you attempt to grovel at the feet of the masses? Are you trying to insult her or compliment her? Hello? What is this? Like... Hi, hello, hope you're doing well. Exculpatory? You're not the first one that I watched fail to spell exculpatory. I don't think it's spelling it! Saying it. You've both betrayed your fans and still failed to find a palatable appeal. Out of 5 stars, you deserve... Why hardly 2? 1.5. No, stop. I can't bear to hear your stuttering apology, Meruri. Momiji, explain. Damn! I like her. I like her a lot. I need to find a good balance between Hime and, like, bratty. Ooh. Do worry, Akira. Bruh. Clearing of guilt or blame. Kane saying, can I even think why the heck you wrote this? It's so unlike you. I gathered that much just without knowing what the heck that word was. That was a first. Can you believe I read a lot? She said she wanted to try something different. She wants something different. Something that works, I think are her words. And then with the moving deadlines, there was a lot of pressure, and Medi went a little berserk, so I didn't actually get to do any editing. It was physically impossible timeline-wise. She's a master of backhanded compliment because Takane is a critic. God, I love her. Fine. I'll allow it. I have another matter of contention, however. That would be... Pop quiz. What is the publishing department's motto? Answer, publish, print, distribute. He is a literature critic. She is often at odds with Meru, but does want her to improve. That's sweet. Alex for Akira. Oh, thank you. Yes, and I'm the one who manages the Holy Trinity. So excuse me when I say that this marketing strategy is the most idiotic, unthought out one I've ever had. The misfortune of... Oh my god! They are going in. She's genuinely a critic. She was introduced in the previous Knowledge Liberation Front event. Oh. Was she in NPC jail until now then? Because Eh? Take everything Takane said, and add on top of it the mess of a backwater website you uploaded your work to. Even I've never seen an address ending in .fake! No! Yeah? Oh my god. The fake websites are just too expensive for us. They don't have an equivalent of AO3? All I hear is explanations for your inadequacy. It's the internet! Do something! Both Sakane and Yakumo, sorry. Yakumo? Sorry, Yakumo, Wakamo, I'm sorry. It's like you don't want to sell anything. With just a little effort, you could have at least found a better website than this slop. If you make something good, it's going to sell by itself! If that was true, marketing wouldn't even exist. Oh, that's a good face. Oh, that's a real good face. Since when does Blue Archive have a custom mouse cursor? Honto. Does it? Oh yeah, I think that has to do with the update on PC! I think it has to do with that! Do they publish on NeoCities? Eh? It'd be impossible for me to count the exact number of excellent products that have been relegated to the void because of bad promotion. I can think of one. You just noticed? Yeah, now that you mention it, I think it has to do with the new PC update that came with the raid. However, I'm confident it's at least as many books as you have here in the Library of Knowledge Liberation front. You're exaggerating. No. If we were to take into account the history of mankind, the numbers would be staggering. But creatives, fiddlesticks! It's all about creating an artistic integrity, with zero business acumen or even the slightest interest in actually getting their works to the front of the public eye! Oh. Transformers 1 is that's exactly the same one I was thinking, actually. Transformers 1, yeah. Your custom cursor has been around for like a month? Has it? I just have not noticed. Where is all this passion coming from? You appear to have hit a nerve, Meduri. Let's get back to business. To surmise, if the Knowledge Liberation Front doesn't profit from the remaining inventory, it'll spell trouble for the publishing department too. Huh. But then... Could this... President? You're making me rather nervous. Let it be, Takane. Alright, Meru. I'll make you a deal. A deal? With you? Ugh, that sounds like a terrible idea. In every way humanly possible. Like a deal with the devil? You need to give me a little more credit. I don't always do you wrong. So you're admitting you have? Emphasis on the always. Look, you need money. This deal will make you money. Do I really need to help keep holding your hand through this? Ugh. Fine. Get to the point. Thank you for saying this both the time. Here are the terms. We'll handle the Knowledge Liberation Front's remaining inventory. What? Huh? There's no such thing as a free lunch though, of course. We come with our big pockets and fancy connections, and handle the sales and distribution. And get a percentage of the profits in exchange. Fair, no? Absolutely not! I refuse! Deals and exchanges and trades with you never end well for me! Ah. Meru, I think Yakumo has a point here. She's right that there's no way for us to handle this massive inventory on our own, and we do have zero marketing resources. Is Pride really worth sinking with all this inventory? And they're taking up so much space. They're so heavy and— oh no! Momiji, baby! Baby! In previous event, you also had to read it after it was too new to dive into these events. Oh god. Hi Strawberry, hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to I guess a crying Momiji, we need to give her head pats and cookies and everything she needs to make her feel better because oh my god, this face makes me want to spoil her. A kindred soul. It's not often I meet a business partner who sees things the way I do. Ugh, this is the absolute worst. But you're right, Momiji. We're at the end of our rope and this is our only lifeline. So, fine. Have it your way. Accept. Good choice. Let's begin contract negotiations then. For the profit distribution, how about 9-1? And where the 9? Was that meant to be a joke? You're a crook through and through! President, even I must say that Ray's a bit aggressive, was it not? God damn. Negotiations are, at least, complete. Once we sell the inventory, it'll simply be a matter of sending them their cut of the profits. And just look how much there is. Fiddlesticks, just how much were they hoping to make off of this? Anyway, let's go, Takane. We'll show them what the publishing department is made of. Did nothing sell? So, would you say she absolutely ate her words? It can't be. Whoa! We didn't manage to sell a single one. How? It was a perfect selling strategy! If we must analyze the situation, to begin with, while Medori's book does have some readable points, it's simply too predictable for the average Red Winter student. Red Winter student? And as we discussed, it's an awkward in-between of alienating her fans while failing to pander to the masses. No matter how good the story is, it loses its appeal after it's started telling. They see the average artist tends to rinse and repeat what they know. Seasoned artists have 2 or 3 specialities or genres they dabble in, and geniuses have even more. This would appear to be Medori's attempt to grow. But again, this type of literature is simply too commonplace here in Red Winter. In Red Winter? Wait! Is it time to expand? Oh? In Red Winter? Yes, exactly, Takane. But there's another fundamental problem. What's that, President? It's that Red Winter students have empty walls and rumbling stomachs! Damn, call him poor without saying the word poor, why don't ya? God damn! Even if it's true, that doesn't mean you should say it for— oh my god! When the literature critic has more of a filter. Let's be honest, when money's tight, entertainment and cultural pursuits are the first to be cut from the budget. President, how could you say that as someone working in the publishing industry? That's exactly why these issues are the top of the mind for me. Regardless, we'll simply overcome these trivial obstacles. That's the publishing department's duty, is it not? She literally called them bum-ass somethings. Yeah, she really did. More than half our funds come from spreading President Chinano's propaganda and the Red Bear's printing fee. Oh my god! Half their funds is for political propaganda? Bruh. What is Red Winter? Should you be saying that out here? Especially when the previous editor-in-chief of Red Bear has been purged and is still missing! Huh? On top of that, can you also tap dance while I don't know about— wait, what? I can't move it? I don't know how to tap dance. Wait, shoes? Wait, what? Wait, so hold on. Chotto. Wait, so you want me to like— huh? Like this? Talking like this is your first time hearing Red Winter. Listen! It's still built different! Oh my god. How does Red Winter only get crazier with each appearance? I thought Gehenna was supposed to be the chaos school. Yeah, you're right. And all the students in the editing department were transferred to us. Oh. Before that happened, the publishing department was doing just fine. Actually, the publishing department's profits have jumped since the editing department joined. It's more so the principal of the secretariat interfering in our business. Ah. You have the spirit of a critic through and through, Takane. From the perspective of the publishing department's financial manager, I have no compliment about our current situation. Or complaints, sorry. Some malls have, like I said, in their... what they meant? Honto. Anyways, back to our mystery, which I've conveniently solved. I know what the fundamental problem is with our current strategy. And what's that, President? Our core issue is that we're trying to make money somewhere there's no money! Compared to all the other schools, Red Winter is broke to its core. Oh, she finally said it. You can only squeeze so much liquid out of a dry towel. While I am in agreement with your assessment, I don't believe there's much we can do at the moment. There is something we can do, Takane. There always is. And what would that be? The number one thing you should consider in business positioning is positioning. The second, positioning. And the third, also positioning. If there's no money, then follow its trail. Follow it somewhere where reading books is an integral part of the culture. Is there such a place? Of course there is. And that place is... Oh? Trinity! You thought it was another Red Winter event. Nope, it's another Trinity event. Let's go! Wait, President, you intend to go to Trinity yourself. An entirely different school district. No risk, no return. Now follow me, Takane. If you're slow to the tempo, I'll leave you behind. President? President? Winter Sky! Oh! Renaissance! Thesis on cultural exchange! That's how we're doing this? That's the setup? Oh boy. Oh, she is a... Ooh, God, I love the voice. Red Winter Library Run! Let's do it. Buy 2, get 1 free. Oh no. I think of the Highlander girls. Like, you get Hikari and Nozomi, and you get Alba for free. Hello? Is this allowed? So, in some districts, you can just waltz on and off campus as you please. Here, I was imagining we'd be undergoing a 12-point inspection process. I'd even plotted during escape, sprinkled a little bribery, and some fake identities! How much were you plotting here? You were playing such underhanded methods, President? Underhanded? Every plan should consider the worst-case scenario and an exit strategy. Well, I agree on principle. Regardless, we enter so easily that it feels as if we stepped into an alternate dimension. Yeah, that's usually the case when someone goes to another school, I guess. What I do know is real is this inventory that we have to get rid of. Sell! This inventory we have to sell! Who cares if it's VR? Then I'll collect all the virtual currency I can. Hello there. Is there anything I can do to assist you? I don't believe I recognize you. What should we do, President? Why, hello there. This must be fate. My lovely companion and I are from Red Winter Federal Academy, and we've come to Trinity to tour it, of course. You revealed our hand from the get-go! Not all of it! Just one card. Stop fretting, Takane. The most they can do is make us leave. It's trying to hide the truth that tends to cause annoying misunderstandings. Red Winter! How fascinating! It's nice to meet you. I've heard some very interesting things about your school. Is it true that your training regime involves fighting bears in the snow? I don't know anyone who does that. Smile and wave, boys! Smile and wave! They're really about to do a Christian school? Have you met Koharu? Have you met Haruko? These girlies know things. That's right. Bear fighting. Anyway, I recognize our rudeness in coming to Trinity General School unannounced. It's just two people. Trust me. Listen. Do you know what they say about like some repressed like religious school people? That's all I'm gonna say. Bears is so like Edward and Alphonse teacher in FMA. I never watched FMA. Could you please find in yourself to forgive us? Oh no, it's no concern at all. Please make yourself at home. Keeps them from experimenting in excess and helps keep them normal-ish. Strawberry, I want you to look me in the eyes and tell me what Trinity student is normal. I'll admit, there are some truths to the rumors that float around about Trinity. We can be a bit privileged! But not everyone is, and we're all trying to change as best we can. Even as one of the big three academies, our goal is to treat students from other schools with kindness. We're lucky to have met you. Another question. Do you happen to like books? An excellent plot? Books? Yes, it's a common hobby among Trinity students. We're required to read scriptures during chapel. Furthermore, Trinity Central Library is one of the largest in Kivitos. Nearly every book ever published in the Academy so can likely be found here. Of course, Hifumi, she would never do anything to break the... Yes! Hifumi would never break the law. No, absolutely not. There isn't a single student that is truly normal. You were speaking comparatively. That's a low bar. Trading models seem more reasonable compared to volumes because it's canonically happened after volume 6. Are we? Wait, I thought we were only at... No, wait, no, volume 6 is Arius, right? What? Oh no. Azusa, she's so composed and collected. Unlike many, she would never We're really digging ourselves a deeper hole here, huh? Come on, why don't you take a peek? Are you curious what a Red Winter book is like? Oh, it seems that Lady Luck was actually smiling down on me when our paths cross. I'd love to see what your literature is like. And let's see. The contents of this book. Hasumi wouldn't be afraid of discriminating into him because of... Oh. What is in that book? Oh! President? What just happened? I've got about as many answers as you do. Well, let's start by waking her up. This compot's a special from the people over at number 227. It should do the trick. Oh dear. How strong. It certainly woke me up. Thank you. But more importantly, about the... Oh my god! Poor trading girl instantly fainted from peak serious literature. No one distributes yaoi, it should be fine. There are not enough males in this thing to stem Fujoshi should they awaken. Sensei black suit. Sensei X black suit. Go look you in the eyes as I say this. Sensei X black suit. Thank you. She got roaring the goddamn it. I think most students know about, do they? Don't know black suit. That doesn't stop the people who do. She read a Senko-san mangaka's Blue Archive, don't she? I like how it's Senko-san specifically. I don't blame that fact, though, considering what happened. Based as hell. How can I put this into words? I didn't dislike it. To be completely transparent, I might even like that. Girlie discovered AO3. I think she discovered the adult tag in AO3 specifically. You actually ain't, since I'm bruh. How would that even work, Aki? Like, is an anomaly of a questionable tangibility? And as if there's not, like, a couple of questions about Sensei's abilities either. Sensei X Kaiser General, however! Oh no, not our Blue Archive Yaoi headcanons. Who still somehow also always involve Sensei. Clang, 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 clang. Ah! Oh, what the one slur became during the Tumblr shipping era should the Fujoshis awaken. Oh no! It's rather intense, isn't it? Was selling old printed Tumblr or something. To really teach it about Fujoshi awakening, we should just drop Lucy in here. But this is... Oh. In Trinity, even this is considered... What do you mean this is considered intense? I've always appreciated a little intensity in my lifestyle. Isn't it a good thing, really? And the most important part are redacted anyway. Don't worry, I made sure to censor... Hey, oh! Oh! Unprotected handling. You know, now that I think about it, because of the way Blue Archive is, I gotta wonder how many reader ex-sensei fics there are. Like there's gotta be a lot, right? Brother, like, I can only imagine how many, like, Sensei X reader fics there are. Especially from her. Mosaics, probably Mosaics. Or is, like, the one line. Think what would happen to these girls if they ever got their hands on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Oh, no. Yes, but sometimes those redactions actually up the intensity in a way on some parts. Oh, you want to be, don't you? Oh, God. We're speaking the same language, dear patron. Thank you, truly. You just had one realization. Oh, no. Patron? That's right. In cases like these, omission isn't just a choice. It's a necessity. Creatives are always trying to push the boundaries, but if you try to catch T-rabbits, you'll end up with none. I don't know, man. We caught Rabbit Squad pretty easily. It just took some food. In today's media landscape, there's nothing more important than leaving space for the reader's imagination. Really? Think about it. The beautiful thing about imagination is that it has no boundaries. There's no such thing as too intense when it comes to the imagination. Leave room for the imagination to flourish, and you'll discover a whole new kind of intensity. Yes, that definitely makes sense. If I've read some of them, wouldn't it be funny if the mob was actually an Arias transfer? Oh my god, we corrupt both at once. We corrupt Trinity and Arias at the same time? Hot. Did you say that you censored the books, President? Edited. I edited them. But if you really feel the need to focus on semantics, then yes, I more or less censored them. You know how it is. Orders from the top. There's a whole rant on this. There's a whole rant with Lucy I could have about this. Neither of us like censorship, for reference. But Takane, a true publisher can even use censorship to their advantage when it comes to selling a product. you catch none is a Russian proverb. The English equivalent is a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Oh. If the entire arc of Atahasis plot was probably not ultra secret, and Sensei is the one who realized the true identity of Pharaohnoptes, there would be so many books about Sensei self-cess and Kivitos. Oh no, you're right. Oh my god, Nihilist, you're right, and I hate that, but I also love that. Near my corruption, there is a time and place for everything you enjoy when such is done creative and silly ways, personally. So you censored in a way that made the book even more marketable? It's still censored to the top brass, can't possibly find something to complain about. I just think about like the one line in like Dojinshis. Enemy to lovers plot where Sensei meets evil Sensei from another time. Like, God, when you say it like that, Nihilist, it really would sell like hotcakes. That would 100% sell. Be like orders from the Play Store. Oh my god! All the while, we're delivering an even better product to our satisfied customers. And standing before you is the proof. Lo and behold, this Trinity student! Self-love is something that can happen in Blue Archive. We have 2 Shirokos cycling around. Yeah, and the amount of dojos I've seen of those 2 anyway. End up together and have a good cop, bad cop dynamic. Fund it. It's gotta be more than a good cop, bad cop dynamic. She's gonna end up having like the Fujoshi laugh at some point. You know what I'm talking about. Your acumen for business never fails to impress, President. This is the one thing I can wholeheartedly trust you in. If you're talking about enemies... Oh my god, wait, you're right! Oh my god! Well, oh boy, hold on. I need food for this. It's not popcorn. But I need food for this level of entertainment. I have a, like, breadstick. Like, pepperoni cheese breadsticks. Everyone thinks there's something going on between Sensei and Evil Sensei, but they're just roommates because both of them are broke! That doesn't stop the fun stuff from happening. Most of the true supernatural otherworldly stuff is not very much public knowledge. Well, yes! Well, basically, Aki during Volume 1, Part 3. What are you talking about? I don't know what you could possibly be talking about. Is it a series? Are there more? Yes, my wonderful patron. Of course there are. Yeah! Books might be able to take you anywhere in the world, but their pages are limited to the physical realm. Naturally, a single book can't be in 2 places at once. It seems the only solution to that problem is to buy another, no? But why would I even need 2 of them? If you're going to continue the series, there's no better way to enjoy a book like this than with friends. Sharing pieces of culture with our peers is what strengthens our bonds and connections, is it not? I've never thought of it that way. Might as well get an extra while you're at it. I don't know when we'll be able to come back here. And what if you tear a page? Or worse, someone spills coffee on it. Oh my god, she is really like this. Devoto students probably know sometimes a giant pedophile, a giant robot stick, or a giant pancake shows up in the state. I mean, they actually do reference that in Wild Hunt. In the first Wild Hunt event, they talk about stuff like a giant pedophile. But they think it's like a myth. Or like different dimensions in Tyro would still be fiction. Yeah. Have anyone here actually read Dojinshi? I haven't read a Dojinshi with my friends. I've watched High School DxD and Kiss Exist with my friends. That's similar enough. And we think that the Central Student Council censor information that might be damaging for Sensei. What happened? Do they censor it too? I don't know. The Naked Sensei thing was pretty popular. They didn't consider that as damaging? Middle school or school project with DxD and I haven't seen To Love To. Oh, we've also watched High School of the Dead. Once went to Yogoda no Soda with a friend, and somewhere after that she started calling me bro. Oh my god! Afterbirth! Imagine. Was cut short because it would not let it air. Ah! Was hilarious, like who you want to see the most hilarious dubs we can find were? Oh. So to answer the question, reading a doujinshi with a friend is probably not the worst thing. I would love to do lots of cute and funny characters. I'm going to add that to the list. I'm going to add that to the list. For situations like that, we even have brand new books, still wrapped in the cover. May I suggest you purchase a backup copy? Oh my god! You may already know, but it's common sense to buy things like these in threes. Want to own, what to display, what does... Dude, the first time I heard about that is from Lucky Star from Konata, and every time I hear that phrase reference, I only think of Konata. How do I feel about Lolly Gotsundere that can and will try to kill you? Do you want to actually know, or... or was that rhetorical? Is that common sense? Oh, what you don't know? They do in Japan? No, I know that's a thing from Japan, like an actual thing in Japan. I'm just saying the first time I heard it was from Kotas, and every time they reference that saying, I only think of Konata. Tell us about it. Breed. Space nor a budget to buy in triplicate. Vibes. But then aren't I just buying the same book 3 times? Yes. I love golden darkness. Oh, hi, Remy! I hope you're doing well. We're talking about literature. Yes. Konjiki no Yami. Oh, I'm guessing that's the original translation. Yes. Literature. Hey, I like you'll give you 50% off this buy 2 get 1 free theft. You act right, bro. Take my money. This is the first chapter. Watch the VOD while live, right? No, literate. Shh, don't worry about it. Don't question it. Thank you. Please spread the word. So what do you think, Takane? Well, I certainly have much to say. I'm forced to acknowledge your indomitable sales skills. I'll take it. We're 1 hour streaming. It's still first chapter. I know! Jensen going in. Oh, hi. Then shall we get started? Let's paint Trinity with red winter's colors. Oh my god! Have you heard about a book that's been trending lately? There's always something new trending. What are you talking about? Read Black Hat before getting exposed to Love, so you see Golden Darkness differently. I don't know what any of those are. Don't judge. Freaking Drew Lolly. It's... Oh my. What do you think? I actually have a spare copy. Could I borrow it? Just for a day. Of course. I'm happy to allow others to experience this beauty. Oh my god, it starts! It begins. Is this really okay though, for us to have this kind of story? Do you feel bad about it? Not at all. Anyone can relish the joy of such beauty. In that case, I'll rely on your benevolence. Yaru! I can hear the screech from here. I can only imagine, but also hear the goddamn screech that echoes through that room. First thing she did to spread it to a tea party member, and now the sisters know too. It's Plague Inc all over again. Yeah, but it's Henty. What's this? I hope you don't think it's weird. I had another idea for the ending. Oh my god, they're doing fanfic! This event is peak. This event is so good. This event is so good. They're writing fanfics. They're writing fanfics. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Into Loveru is almost identical to a character in Black Hat in terms of personality, appearance, abilities, and even have extremely similar backstories. Honto. Guys, I can't. I'm about to make freaking lose it. Oh my god, are you serious? What? Of course, it doesn't compare to the original. Oh my god. Having their AO3 face it really hard. I know. Oh my god. Oh my god. How glad they read it. Do you want to join me? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, of course. Koharu! It would be Koharu who finds out. Oh no. Oh no. I think the most dangerous person is about to find out. And by the most dangerous, I mean the cutest, most beautiful, lovely princess I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Guys, I'm scared. But I'm also really excited. Oh no. But doesn't it look straight out of 2012? You'll love that. That is so valid. The tea is excellent. Thank you, Nagisa. It wasn't easy to acquire. Oh, that's cute. I always love the cute chibi art when it's like this, by the way. It's so cute. I'm not surprised. The taste, the scent, all perfectly balanced. An Earl Grey blend with a Darjeeling base. A spice citrus scent peeking out from behind a subtle hint of green grapes leaves a strong impression. It's proof that the bergamot oil is fresh. Truly, you must have gone to some lengths. Thank you. What Trickle CEO did to Blue Archive? I'm happy you like it, Nagisa. Oh, my throat. It's peaceful. Almost healing! Yeah, get ready for all that to come crashing down, girly pop! If Sensei were here, he would undoubtedly have left the perfect aftertaste. But I must learn to be satisfied with what I have. Come to think of it, I heard there's an interesting book that's been gaining popularity in Trinity. Have you heard? Oh no! Oh no, Nagisa finds out first! An interesting... Oh, yes, I have a copy as well. I haven't had a chance to sit and read it yet, but it's had glowing reviews all around. Oh no. I'm happy to hear it. I've noticed something a little strange, though. People never seem open to discussing the book in public. It's they congregate small groups with me! At the moment these little cats are secret! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god, is it actually lewd? Oh my god. It sounds like it's fostering strong bonds amongst... It's fostering something, alright! When people come across something intellectually stimulating, it's our instinct to share it with like-minded individuals. Yeah, it's stimulating, alright! Girl, that is a look of innocence. That is a look of innocence before corruption. Oh my god! I agree. That must be the case. You have, however, quite piqued my interest. Do you have your copy with you? Yes, here it is, Nagisa. Nagisa? Now let's see. Uh-oh. This goes one of two ways. Uh-oh. Has she met Sakura? Oh, no. What the Wait, maybe what is this? The girl wore that during... Oh, I remember. The music stops. The intensity. The drama. Oh, that's out of context, Raimi. I was talking about something. I was talking about another character. My favorite, the character I would want from Lucky Star isn't Konata, though she is nice. It's Kagami. The intellectual stimulation of fine media crafted for discerning individuals, for sure. Oh, 100%. 100%. Ah. Whoa! What the? Oh, that's a lot more of an intense reaction than I thought. Is it because she's purple? No, it's because she's a tsundere. What? Wouldn't that be funny? Raimi, Lucy is very well aware of what I'm into. As I am with her. Nagisa? Nagisa! First chapter. First chapter. First chapter. First chapter. First chapter, baby. Let's go. Oh, we're in here for the long haul. She's still in shock! Oh my god. Was that a second one? I'm gonna choose to believe that was the second one. Nagisa? Nagisa! But what is this book? Whatever do you mean? Yeah, you did say you hadn't had a chance to open it yet. Please, it's easier if you look for yourself. Yes. Tsunderes are hit and miss for you? Oh, there's a certain tsundere coming out in this game that I would love to have. Oh my! Yes, I believe you now realize the severity of the situation. Please follow my instructions exactly. You must not miss a single detail. I must contact Sensei myself! This is the only correct course of action! Okay, I'd like to say it's because she's really trying to correct this, but part of me is also like, it's because she's already in it. You mean one of the best characters? I just like tsunderes. They're one of my favorite Deta types. Yes, understood! But I like it! Especially the scene. And that... What do you mean, that scene? Mana transfer? Well, at least Mika wasn't there. It could have gone so much worse. Kuderes are... Hey, that's base as hell. They're also usually my favorite. Hi, Nagi-san! What up? Welcome, Sensei. I'd like to begin by apologizing for taking up your time in your busy schedule so suddenly. We're used to that! I'll get straight to the point. Trinity is facing a threat unlike anything it has ever seen before. Were we attacked? If only it were that easy. This enemy is much more insidious. In fact, some show military force would have been preferable. A tangible threat that is no threat to Trinity. A tsundere is made up by what lies beyond the trope. It can be interesting if there's one series forgot to name. You could also see tsunderes, and it's kind of heartbreaking. She keeps failing to say what she means and struggles super hard to be honest how she feels. I like Taiga. Oh, and also Zero from what was the English name? Well, Zero no Tsukaima. Zero from... There you go. This, however, someone's attempting to destabilize Trinity from the inside out the Trojan horse! What am I talking about? I'm speaking of this! She throws it down, like in TF2. It's like, this is a bucket. Wait, there's more. You are correct. But as with all books, what's important is the content. Please take a look. So even this is too intense for Trinity! Oh my god, is it just vanilla? Is it just vanilla R34? Is that what's happening? God, that makes me wonder what her usual fan base is like. Medus, I mean. This is clearly an attempt to undermine Trinity's values and traditions. To subtly, what I mean is, they are attempting to encourage deviant behavior in Trinity. Yeah, like hand-holding. Seem better, Sensei on Red Wind. Well, remember, this is Medu deviating from what she usually writes. So who knows what her Red Winter books are usually like. Also, hi, Major. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to my hell, but also my heaven. Quite literally, the literal case was heaven and Trinity. Nase? Seton Gakuen, where the tsundere is one of the main protags rather than any of the female cast. Honto. Quite strange. I wonder what's the book that manages to face people who have read Song of Solomon. That can only be the only explanation for the existence of this unsanctioned book. Where are the other Tea Party members? Like, I haven't seen... Oh, Shimiko! I can't look at Shimiko the same way after the Magical Girl event. I really can't. Like, after Era showed up, I really can't. Oh, hello, Nagisa. Oh, you're here as well, Sensei. Hi, Shimiko. Hello, Shimiko. However, I was hoping to speak to Ui. Ah, I see. I understand. Thank you all for your hard work, Shimiko. Have I noticed that they upped the resolution of the older spice in live 2Ds? They have? I haven't. Honto. Yes, Nagisa. Thank you for your understanding. And that being said, is there any way I can help? It's about this book. Do you know about Shimiko? This? It spreads through Trinity like wildfire. Discreetly, though. Is it considering what Nagisa was wearing in the beach event? What was Nagisa wearing? Oh! She was wearing that, huh? Yeah, that's true. And we still thirsted for Sayamore, which is based. I love this fandom for a reason. You know Shimiko has bird wings at the back. Oh yeah, she does. Is that it? Is that the lighter yellow? Is that what it's supposed to be? Fuzzy around the edges? I didn't really get much of a point of comparison with Shimiko because she really didn't show up much until now. Ui doesn't do outside. That tracks. Yes. Then to get the crux of this catastrophe, you are aware of its contents? I have read it, but I have a feeling it would be the best time to admit that! Shimiko likes it too! No, ma'am. It hasn't actually come across my desk yet. I only recently learned of it myself. And so we can surmise its evil tendrils haven't made their way through all of Trinity! I'm just waiting for a certain pink princess to show up about it. If she does, I hope she does. Then again, I always have a hope to see her every time we're at Trinity. To begin, I am absolutely positive this was imported from a different district. Well, I mean, she's right. Ui doesn't do people either. I don't think Ui does anything outside of, like, books. I agree. The library committee has an extensive review process for new literature in Trinity. That's all we know as of now. However, we've been unable to glean any information about its origins. In conclusion, Trinity is currently under fire. The enemy has launched a truly cunning psychological attack on our student body. Outside forces are planning to take Trinity down, and all of us along with it. You'll do, Ui? I'm busy with the princess. Sensei, I think she's spiraling. That's normal Nagisa though, so we should probably help her. Stop her when she gets like this. That's true. It is therefore our utmost priority that we identify who the book's distributor is. This is a direct threat to the safety of our entire district. Excuse me, miss, but this is a Wendy's. Don't worry about it. It's just Nagisa being Nagisa. There is one other issue I must address. As we have confirmed that this book came from an outside source, it will be difficult for the Tea Party to intervene directly. Without knowing who is involved, our involvement could present diplomatic issues. I originally sought to direct the Justice Task Force to oversee the operation. However, that escalation could cause unease amongst the student body. Then we would be playing directly into our enemy's hands. You're right, Nagisa, but no, I don't think for the reasons you think you are right for. Therefore, the Library Committee, most intimately acquainted with managing the circulation of media and trading, seems suited for the job. Which is why I requested Ui's help. Again, I'm in your debt, Shimiko. Understood. What do you need the Library Committee to do? Investigate the source, identify the scale of the operation, and the impact it's had on Trinity so far. And please, handle this issue with the utmost care. Trying to take a lighter tact at least. That shows character development for Volume 3 and the summer event, at least. In some ways, you never changed, Nagisa. What do you mean? Nothing at all. Well, regardless, the Library Committee alone lacks the resources to handle this threat. Therefore, I will grant you the authority to make use of the Justice Task Force as needed. I see. Well, it's troublesome to have the Justice Task Force lead the charge. Having them work alongside the Library Committee sends a much better message. Oh boy. Really hard to be less paranoid and not jump to conclusions, so seeing her just go full nutso with this feels like for a joke. I don't know. It's like not as extreme as she usually is though, you know? Like it's not like no one goes through like immediate growth and doesn't take at least like half a step back. You know what I mean? Especially with something as major like that. So did I see the official 3D animation? No, I didn't. And I would like to for pink-related reasons. You're quick on the uptake as usual, Shimiko. With that said, we, the Tea Party, would like to officially but discreetly delegate this matter to Sensei and Shimiko. Consider Trinity's resources at your disposal. And again, please be discreet. Please be discreet. Understood, Nagisa. If you like, please do. For the time being, I shall temporarily invite Shimiko to the Justice Task Force as a consultant. I believe the title will aid you in your endeavors. Thank you. Never ever subdued their book distribution? Not while there's a mole in between their ranks? I wonder who you could be Mika! This event is officially the best. Let's go! Oh my god, has she read it? Oh my god, has she read it? Hello, Nagi. I'm here for some tea, but... Huh? Sensei? Mika? Hi, Mika! Yeah. Yep. Thanks. Hello, Sensei. I didn't know you were here. I would have done my hair a little different, maybe. Why? I am totally normal about Mika. Shut up. Think Mika reads casually? I think she does. read shoujo manga, it would explain her thing with princesses. 100%. Mika is very shoujo protag coded. Sorry, I got distracted. What were we doing? Oh, right, event. No. I love you just as you are right now, Mika. Mika! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! My princess, my beautiful, beautiful princess. Oh, I love her so much. Eureka of Desperation is no... Wow, thanks, Strawberry. Wow, thanks. You must be great at parties. Oh my gosh, hearing that made my heart skip a beat. Get together, Mika. Sensei doesn't mean it that way at all. At all! Yes, I do. Yes, I absolutely do. Oh, Seiya! You didn't even notice her! Or she probably just showed up now. Hello, Sensei. And Mika. To clarify, Sensei meant nothing special by that. Please have enough sense to be able to say... No, I absolutely did! For your own good? What the fuck, Strawberry? I see we're not allowed to have fun. Seiya block? No, don't worry. We'll make up for it later. Seriously? Teko Seiya again being Seiya? Anyway, what were you guys talking about? This book? Oh, they don't! I'm surprised they don't know. I can see Mika and Seiya being super busy with their Trinity stuff, though. That's likely it. No! Nagisa doing everything in her power to protect her two precious friends. Oh no! Nagisa! Yikes, chill out, Nagi. I just want to see. I apologize for my sudden outburst, Mika. However, this book is... It is not good, Mika! Oh my god! More like Mika is still good technically, considering Trinity's standard of confinement, I guess. I mean, on top of the fact she still has her tea party responsibilities. What about it? Well... This book is a form of Apocrypha that the Sisterhood requested from the library committee through the tea party. Huh? At the Sisterhood? I guess that's understandable. Okay. It's generally better not to get involved with them. Wasn't that a bit much, Nagisa? It's too early for Mika to read something like this! Wait, how old are they each? Is Mika the youngest? Oh god, is she the youngest? I doubt this book would affect Seiya. No, something called a hunch. Seiya always hit me as the most mature out of the three. How concerning is this book's content? It was written by a certain Red Winter artist. We all know Mika is the purest out of these three. They're all the same age, by the way. Ah. By sisterhood during Eden Treaty? Yeah. Well, I understand the sentiment. You're clucking around like an overprotective mother hen. Hey! I hate it when you guys keep secrets and leave me things. Nagi! Seiya! And you still haven't apologized, Nagi. That was rude! Bad-mannered! Am I being lectured on manners? By Mika! I need to see! Oh, it is not Nagisa's day. This is absolutely not Nagisa's day. I wonder if Mika even knows where babies come from. Mika absolutely hits me as a person who thinks the babies come from, like, a kiss. That is 100% what Mika thinks. Nagisa, you're always saying she's not now. Look, the table's gone. Mika's mental age is the question. She's doing great. She's doing her best. Hi, adventurer. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. What does that even mean? How does she even say the star emoji out loud? I'm not questioning it. She's my precious princess. I'm on Mika's side with this one. Aren't I always? Yay! Thank you, Sensei! You're the best! Ugh. Understood. My apologies, Sensei. The stars are supposed to be silent or something. I'm going to choose to believe or something. I wasn't expecting to run into the entire tea party here. How nerve-wracking. Are you okay, Sensei? You look a bit... Sorry, it was from seeing Mika specifically. Huh? You get used to their ways if you live here. But I understand why they can be a bit much for you, Sensei. Huh? Do you mean... Oh, is this where she admits it? You're right, Sensei. I am a member of Trinity's Library Committee. And as a member, we have a responsibility to discover the truths concerning all books circulating in Trinity. But the baby is just by sleeping, like, actually just sleeping together? Oh. Damn. Of course, I didn't read it unwillingly. A friend recommended it to me. And how much of it have you read? The whole thing. Why would she hesitate? She's dressed up as Era! Of course not. Why would I hide this from you, Sensei? Huh? Do I have a strong opinion on the content matter? Well, I believe this falls in the gray area. It'd be taboo to openly discuss and promote it, but it's not quite enough to justify a ban either. I see. Oh. I'm gonna save that for later, Major. Thank you. Gonna pin that for later. Thank you. Oh. Well, the thought of the high schoolers has developed some level of interest in these subjects is rather laughable. As someone who works with books quite a bit, I was actually very impressed with their editing skills. She's talking about the censoring. She's 100% talking about the censoring. Intentional cutouts. It's outstanding work. Huh? You're surprised at how unbothered I seem? Sensei, there are truly many, many books stored in Trinity's old library. Wait, is she trying to say she's read adult stuff before? Right? And among those books, how many do you think are, how should I say this, not kid-friendly? Ah! Yeah, there it is! And there it is! Hi, Aru! Hello, hello! Hope you're doing well! Yes, exactly. Then are all the members of the library committee somewhat accustomed to these things of this nature? I cannot speak for everyone to preserve their honor, but at least for me, you could say I've acclimated. I believe there's a more fundamental issue on trial here. A book is, in itself, a medium to pass on recorded information. She did know what the Kama Sutra was? She does?! How are we meant to judge what should or should not be remembered? And who are we to not think that we have that right? Oh, Major, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Watch Magical Girl in times 2 speed. No, it wasn't even times 2 speed. It was significantly faster, wasn't it? If everyone possesses inherent rights and entitlements, it should not be denied. I think it's the same for books. Anako has a copy of the Kama Sutra, meaning the Trinity's library probably has one copy of it. Oh, frick, you're right. In some ways, I see books as manifestations of the human soul. Ah. They should be forced to realize what they are doing, even if you need to whack them on the head to do so. Just like how when someone crosses the line, we punish and correct them to make them reflect on their actions. Oh boy. 32 speed? Yeah, something insane like that. And Ui was in just pure horror and shock. The conversation reconfirmed something I already knew. Never make Shimiko angry! You're not gonna like her when she's angry. Dude, hour and 30 minutes were only in chapter 3. She also likely read that one book Koharu always has. She did say not kid-friendly specifically, so that would track. After the break packed, I love it. I did take a bite of food there. But dude, this event is so peak. I came in expecting peak. I got more than peak. We're not even halfway in. Maybe if Shimiko go up, she really does care about books and their importance. She does. I'm really happy a lot of older characters are showing up again. Especially Shimiko. Aki eating ASMR, bruh. If I enjoy the level Shimiko were getting like criminally ignored up to now, a lot of the older characters were. That magical girl event did wonders. Shimiko reading skills so memorized for upcoming. Dude, I wish I had percent of Shimiko's reading skills. I think I read pretty well because I read pretty decently. I cannot match Shimiko. I don't think anyone can. Oh heavens, we busted our butts today and it was just the first day. Good work, President. Anyway, trading really is as impressive as they say. I didn't think they'd have somewhere we could stay. One is Era Shimiko. Dude, I wish. One day. The school has more commercial and political networks than most. I expect guest facilities were always necessities for them. So it was somewhat pricey. It does eat into our profits more than I'd like. Maybe I should have argued for a bigger cut. No one in their right mind, not even Melody, would have agreed at that point. However, we had a rather successful day today. Surely we can cover our travel and living expenses. We got a point. Let's see if we're up or down. My favorite part. Let's see. Gehenna student, even Akira forgot. Oh, is it that short hair girl? The Fox Platoon? Oh yeah! We haven't seen them in a minute. Oh no, is it down? Oh! Get a hold of yourself, Takane! Is this a dream, President? I can think of no other rational explanation. Focus, Takane. This is reality. This is real. It's impossible. Good things like... Oh, it's up! Oh, it's up! Oh, it is up! I know, but accept it. Breathe it in. Enjoy the moment. This really is on a completely different scale. I can barely even count the zeros. Really scary. So scary. Oh no. Yeah, hi Faye, hello. Hope you're doing well. Like I said, if you want to make money, you have to follow its trail. It certainly helped that the Trinity students found the plot to be refreshing and new as well. School of Privileged Rich Princesses. They do admit that they can be a little privileged. One student in particular even said it's like eating a brand new flavor you've never experienced in your entire life. What's familiar to Red Winter can still be new and exciting elsewhere. This is what I've been saying. Culture wants to be exchanged. It needs to be. Without good circulation, it stagnates. Becomes harmful, eroding the surrounding environment. Like an antiquated, spoiled, like an Antiquated spoiled dream. President. Well, fundamentally, our work is to spread culture and circulate it. Since culture is a non-biological organism that grows on the soil we call money. Perhaps it's because the value of money and the act of exchange has become a concept larger than the currency itself. In any case, circulation is necessary. That's the core of what we do. Stagnated dreams and stagnated cultures are tragic inheritances that ruin society. All these people are stars of interesting literature. Interesting is a word to say, yes. Preppy school with lots of money flowing around. Considering it's one of the oldest schools next to Gehenna, yeah, that tracks. Moreover, as culture circulates, money circulates. Yes, of course, President. Anyway, it's settlement time in a different sense. First, let's contact the Knowledge Liberation Front. What is it, Yakumo? It's too late for this. There's no time to snooze, Medu. I have a lot of things to say, but I'm sure numbers will have a greater impact than words. Here, this is today's settlement. Settlement? Oh, right. In that case. Whoa! Medu, what's wrong? Oh, Miji, I must be hallucinating. Can you look? Make sure I'm not crazy. Huh? So this is today's settlement, but... Be honest, Yakumo. Did you rob a bank or something? Commit white-collar crime? Defraud the entire financial sector? You've got it all wrong. I live with a business-first mindset. I would never deal in dirty cash. Dirty sources mean dirty risks in the business future. Then this... is real? Dear, this is what happens when creatives are left to their own devices. They don't even know what it means to sell. Come on, go get yourselves a nice meal. Let me guess, you ate your hopes and dreams for dinner again? We can really? Yes, no one can deny the results of your hard work. So that's that. Congratulations, everyone. Well, that is... You know better, Meru. Say it clearly. Thank you, publishing department. You really saved us. Well, I suppose it was a well-made book. That's why it's sold. I have no talent in selling things that have no potential. You, doling out compliments. Is that such a rare occurrence? Well, I can promise you that it never happened with Takane, at least. That much we're able to agree on. President, Melody, what are you going on about? It's nothing. Right, it's just business talk that can happen between business people. Ah, I see. That's Shiriko. Yes, dirty money is Shiriko's job. And Faust. Don't forget Faust. I like, after all of this, Melody is Medu's pen name. Oh, okay. After all of this, Takane is still the scariest person in the room. Moving on. At the rate these books are flying off the shelves, we'll be out of stock in a few days. So just trust us and watch for our return over the horizon. Yeah! I already trusted you, but experiencing the results firsthand deepened my trust that much more. Melody's trust is more shocking than the president's compliment. Anyways, we're going to bed. Good night. Thank you. Yes. Well. Well then, shall we tuck ourselves in as well? I expect another busy day of sales tomorrow. Yes, President. Let's get our rest. You've been keeping up surprisingly well with the intense schedule. I'm impressed. It's nothing at all. And is it rather nice compared to back home at Red Winter? Right. But you have a noble aura about you, Takane. Just today, someone said they didn't know a princess like you attends Red Winter. What are you saying, President? You know there's no such thing as nobility in Red Winter. Well, what's marketing was that teeny bit of deceit mixed in. To be frank, most ads realistically tend to be the "we're technically telling the truth" zone. Thank you, Yakumo. Thank you for the deep and wonderful insight. What are you trying to say, President? It's something like this. Hear me out. It is all part of our marketing, so... Mashiro! Hello, Sensei. Shimiko. Let's achieve justice together today as well. Hi, Mashido. You seem very excited, Mashido. Sorry if I startled you. The idea of teaming up was not just the library committee, but Sensei as well. It excited me. And an authorized book of this nature must be the very antithesis of justice. It must be suspicious, good for nothing, unpleasant thing. We have to pluck it from its root! No! Have you, by chance, read the book, Mashido? Of course not. I do not need to read to know it opposes justice. I feel like that's an insult to Shimiko more than anything else. And time is a limited resource, so I have already deployed Justice Task Force members all over Trinity. It will not be long before we track down the source of this book's distribution. I wonder where Koharu is in all this. Mob-chan! Yes, Sensei. I will do everything I can. You're so cute! I will not let you down. Thank you, everyone. Please send by your locations. Understood! Then I will also head out to the field. Please contact me anytime. Her passion is incredible. Are you worried about Mashido-sensei? But also as soon as responsible for this. Oh no. Cute mob. It is a cute mob. Arias mob over GTF mob. That's valid. I think both are adorable. You mean them. I was actually thinking something similar. You didn't expect that? But President Ui would likely say something like, there's no way someone who loves books can be bad. Huh? It could be someone who just looks at books as a way to make money? That may be, but I don't think that's the case. With today's technology, books have become more of a collector's item. It's unlikely people will be dealing in them unless they love books in some way or another. If someone truly just wanted to make money, why would they choose to sell books? These days, there are far more efficient methods. Fair. Right? So I believe the ones creating this ruckus must be good people. At the very least, they're likely not awful people. I'm sure we'll be able to talk to each other. Well, she's not wrong. She's just, you know, a business girly. A material girl even? No, business girly. Kobox rerun JP. Hontoni! Nice! Now, here's another great day of sales. All factions of Trinity are in on this. Present, is it me? Or are there a lot more students compared to yesterday? You're right. Something feels different. And their uniforms are— Oh, guys! Uh-oh. The Trinity students don't look happy about them being around either. This might not be the right comparison, but it does remind me of how students react when the Secretariat comes around. It's similar! It probably doesn't have anything to do with us. Some internal Trinity affairs, I bet. Come on, we've got books to sell. Let's keep on making money. Oh, there you are. Oh, that's so cute! Huh? Oh, who are you? Shh, lower your voice and follow me. Huh? What? What is this? Why are you in such a hurry? Oh, where is this? And what do Trinity students? Just a little longer now. Everyone, they're here! It's safe now! Everyone? Hello?! What in the world? Would you mind explaining the situation to us to begin with? Yes, it's safe to speak now. It's those students you saw on the way here, the ones wearing black uniforms. They're the Justice Task Force, a type of disciplinary team that handles Trinity's security and makes sure students are following the rules. Of course, they all work really hard, but rumor has it that the president of the Justice Task Force can fold people like a crumpled cat! Oh my god! Just add a little corruption and blame, and it's basically your secretary. Corruption and blame! I mean, you're right in the fact of, like, Tsurugi is that strong. She's not Mika, but she's still strong. But, like, oh my god. Akane got her school outfit form as well. Honto. Nice. But why are those people being so... That's because the Justice Task Force is looking for you. Vicious little cinnamon roll. Sugi probably could, but I bet she'd love the book. Oh, absolutely. For us, I suppose the natural question would be why, but I can posit a few reasons. Basically, since this morning, you two are officially wanted criminals! Oh, they can wait, what? No. You're in a safe space, adventurer. The things I would want Mika to do to me. They've yet to announce it to the public, but word spreads quickly here. They've been able to confirm that the Justice Task Force has been searching for you. And from what the rumors say, their orders come directly from the Tea Party. Damn! Who leaked that? The Tea Party? That sounds rather pleasant. Well... You mean Trinity's Triumvirate Student Council is after us? In other words, it's like President Chirino put out a warrant for us. No, if it were her, I'd have 101 ways to get out of the situation. Oof! Or Cheruno. This is precisely why I was against this plan to begin with, President. It's not over yet, Takane. Look around. If the Trinity student body wanted us out, don't you think they would have handed us over to the Justice Task Force already? Good, like the Tea Party. Oh, I am! I love Tea Party. I love Mika specifically. Get the frying pan slam, eh? Oh. Corelu, thank you for the YouTube subscription. Thank you. Love to see reaction though. Honto. I suppose so. If they find you two, they'll likely ban you. For life. All the money you've earned will be confiscated. That's not right! It's suppression of economic activity! And they'd also confiscate the books you brought with you. And that's not right! It's a suppression of cultural activity! Exactly. We feel the same way, which is why we brought you here. Come to think of it, where is this place? Thank you for asking. This is the secret base of the Trinity. Secret base of the Trinity, ladies? What? They call themselves the Trinity ladies? President, hush! We cleared out a gym that wasn't being used and created a space for ourselves. Of course, the Justice Task Force is completely unaware of existence. Of course. We've all kept a secret amongst ourselves, hence a secret base. There are secrets and schemes interwoven all throughout this school. Terrifying. Terrifying, Trinity. Truly terrifying. Well... And just because it's an angel school doesn't mean they're all angels. Saying that as the publishing department seems a bit self-flagellating. Even so, this is an opportunity in itself. Nothing sells better than banned material. She's not wrong. The secret ingredient is crime. Suppression is like a medal for culture. Even if the scene isn't much, if it's censored, then it in itself is promotion and boosts sales several times over. I think the groups of older who had unhealthy interest in Harry Potter back. Seriously? Looking at the event list, our next event should be a rerun for the Nun Idol event, the Ninja Girl Dress event, then a rerun for 5 Just Dust Fall Kiseki event. Oh! Speaking of medal, that reminds me of the mustache medal. That one really is useless. Anyway, we've received your message loud and clear. Yes, thank you for bringing us to your safe space. Now then, shall we begin today's sales event? Oh my god! The stage is set. May I request that we proceed, Takane? Is this truly necessary? It's in the name of marketing, Takane. In the name of marketing! I can't even think about it without feeling embarrassed. Think of it this way, Takane. This is all the promotion of cultural activity. Oh, right, President. It's time for peak OST. Oh dear. This? It's pretty. Koharu! Hello, Koharu. It feels like it's been a while. Yeah, I suppose. I've seen a lot of task force members out today. Did something happen? Well, apparently there's been some strange book being distributed to the students. Well, the most known were the Snape. Why? Oh my god! Like I said, not all angel good, not all demon bad. True! I'm waiting for Deca finale. Oh gods. We were ordered to find a source and investigate the scale of the operation. It's being framed as a justice task for providing support for the library committee's operation. But some members have been saying that it's actually a direct order from the Tea Party. A direct order? It's that important? I guess so. I know. You know, I think I heard something about that book. Really? Do you have a lead? Uh-oh. Is Koharu gonna be their unintentional mole? Koharu! Freeron wants to know your location. No, I really just heard it in passing. Oh, that's a shame. If you do happen to come across anything that may be useful, please let me know. It's unusual for us to have zero intel going on to an operation like this. Oh boy. Max Armored Alice Day 1, nothing can stop you. No one will stop you. Why would they? Why would they stop you from peak? Also, I'm still only a first year, so I don't have all that much experience to compare this to. Even still, it feels like there's been a systematic effort from the top to hide what's really going on. Yes, I'll see what I can find, but you haven't uncovered anything at all? Actually, we have. We managed to secure several copies of what looks like the samples of book 1 and 2. What's it like? Can I take a look? Huh? Well, since you were a member of the Force too, Koharu, and I think basically everyone's seen it already, here you go. I'm surprised she hasn't read it until now. Let's see here. Yeah! Is it time for the legendary line? Koharu? Koharu? Snake? Snake? Snake! Really, honestly, it's not because I want to read it or anything. Oh my god, you went soon today. And it's just so I can better assist the Justice Task Force. Do you have the next one? Koharu! Lewd little lolly. I love her. Not yet. Do you want to keep that one? I have more, so it'd be okay. Thank you. In that case, if you find something while investigating, can you show me? I'll look really, really hard too. Yes, sure. Thank you for your cooperation. And good work. Koharu, my beloved! Okay, I'll do my best. It's gonna let this sink in a little. Perfect. Blue Archive at its absolute peak. This event is Blue Archive at its absolute peak. There's a lot of chibi art this event. Have you noticed? It seems like it. Though, who could resist drawing something like this? Koharu. Oh my god. I don't have any ulterior motives. I'm someone who will become an elite member of the Justice Task Force. I'm sure. I'm sure you are, Koharu. Anyway, what do I do with this? A Tricolo effect? Wait, so if this is a joint operation between the Justice Task Force and the Library Committee... Koharu? My apologies, Sensei. This is not the best reflection of our capabilities. But we really are having a hard time finding any leads. I wonder why. It's almost like they're being obstructed by the people. We didn't anticipate the general lack of cooperation from the students, They responded to every question with, I don't know, or a quick subject change. I thought about it, and I believe I know why. Perhaps the book emanates evil waves, and is bewitching all of the students' entries. Mashiro! My hero! Meanwhile, Shimiko trying not to bash her head into a wall, probably. I have to agree. Twiddling my thumbs in this office and receiving reports isn't doing me any good. It's time I make my own moves. I will assist in the patrols. Hello, Sensei. How are you? Oh, where's Mashiro? She's out on patrol? Very diligent. Passionate, too. She's not wrong in a sense. In which sense? Her book no longer working to save previous event chibi art. Damn. If only she'd stayed a bit longer. I just got the samples of the sequel. Eh? Yes. Want to take a look? Sure. Huh? Eh? Story feels oddly familiar. Especially this plot twist into character. Wait, what? What's wrong, Sensei? It's nothing? Eh? If you say so, I'll take your word for it, Sensei. Huh? Wait, what? What is this story? Wait, now I'm curious. At first I was curious because horny, but now I'm genuinely curious. What is this story that's so familiar to us? I guess we'll find out, huh? Canonically very strong sniper, considering she shoots a literal flaming cross sword. She what? Does they actually met Meru? I know we actually met Meru, but... Eh? Huh? Princess of the Frozen Kingdom. Eh? Ice Queen? Previous event? Now, single file line, please. There's plenty to go around. Oh my god! I saw this image. I saw this image on the internet. Yep, this is one of those images. This is one of those things I saw on the internet. Just how popular this book gets, and in fact, even the sisters are affected by it. Everyone keep it down. The faster you get in the line, the faster you'll get your book. And remember, keep this from the Force. Bruh. Is it just the sensei figuring out that it's Meru who wrote it? Trinity helping us sell? This must be the power of culture. It truly is. Before us, we see the manifestation of culture itself. The elements of humanity that inspire people to rally behind a cause. You're like saying Twitter is a slur. Isn't it? The Central Library here at Trinity claims to be the largest in all of Kivatos. I'd love to see it, or the rumored old library said to be hidden deep within. We'll find the time to go while we're here. I guess a critic like you would be interested in Trinity's literary collection. Aren't you? Not at all, unless they're going to give it to me to flip for a quick buck. Why would I waste my time and energy on something with no potential? You say that, yet I see you slaving away over edits and revisions on a daily basis. It's not anything in revision, it's carving gems out of raw stone, a rediscovery of product value. And as an extension, I expect you to do your part as well. Oh boy. Is the MC or the story an insert for the sensei? Any phrase he's done prior? Bro, I don't know. We're gonna read the story and keep finding out. Ugh, is that truly necessary? I never forced you to do something you didn't want to do, but, I mean, the rumors have already started to spread, haven't they? Princess? Oh! Oh my god! Okay, OST goes hard. OST goes so hard. Oh my god. This goes unbelievably hard. I need this name. Okay, actually, that reminds me. I need the names of this OST and the OST when Era Shimiko first shows up. I cannot find it, and it has been bothering me. I need this OST and the one from Era Shimiko. Please. Please, internet, please. No, just chat, help me, please. Yakumo seems like the type who does what the people who make college textbooks do and change just enough words to be able to call a new version each year. Remember being able to buy a used one and need to pay. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. OTK March is thus she would be my natural enemy. Okay. Wait, is that oh please, Strawberry, is that I've been looking for that one. Okay. And then I don't see that one, Strawberry. I don't see that OST. I did see the OTK marching though. Dude, oh my god, this OST is so good. OST 3117. Or 317. Okay, that's OTK marching. Good. Still need the Arashimika one. That's the one I've been craving for. Ah, Princess Takane, we'd love to hear your opinions on books 3 and 4. Me? Well, if you truly wish to hear my humble opinion, of course we do. A work like this could never have come out of Trinity. The wild but exhilarating reality it depicts creates a style that is uniquely Red Winter's. Exactly. The deep resolve to not let go of beauty against all odds. It really touched everyone. Wait, what? And who would be more well-suited to give a better perspective on the unfamiliar parts than Princess Takane herself? Look at Takane's pose. That pose? Why? What about it? Is it like a classic Hime pose? If you see it that way, I'm quite flattered. Thank you, truly. Wow, you're so eloquent! As expected of the Princess of Windwinter. No, the Princess of the Frozen Kingdom! That's just how royalty conducts themselves! Desu wa? Oh. What are we going to do, President? I'm just a regular student at Red Winter! So she's the princess of the... I see it. Why am I suddenly playing the part of the youngest daughter of a fallen house? What's considered nobility in Red Winter? Oh my god! You're wasting your breath on such a simple question, Takane. For the marketing! For the people! For the people, Takane! For the people! Money. From what I hear, she's the youngest of 4 from an influential family in Red Winter. No one knows what caused the downfall of her house. They were purged from Red Winter, apparently. What a terrifying word. Oh my god. Is Takane a descendant of... You know what? Possibly. That's the headcanon now. Ah, yes. What can I say? I mean, truly. What can I possibly say right now? But with the help of her loyal retainer, Princess Takane found a way to change her identity and remain in Red Winter. How incredible! To meet someone who has experienced the kind of life I've only read about, and to actually talk to her. It's truly an honor. Oh my god! That's because the story is based on a book! What happened to your 3 sisters is truly unfortunate. Do you still have the journal where you wrote... Oh, Oh, Omot, the first letters of each of your... Oh my god! Wait! You enjoy photography on the side. We would love to see your work. Everything is a mess, but that's the one true thing they've said. Oh, so you actually like photography. That's cute. I have to confess, this is the first time I've had the opportunity to hear the words of a critic, and to think that I can experience it firsthand from a princess. I never thought this day would come. Do you plan on releasing a collection of critical essays under your name? Oh, another... Oh no! Oh no, they gave Yakumo an idea! Absolutely not! A for Anastasia is there. Oh no! The setup makes itself. I heard from a friend. Is this all right? Welcome, welcome. It's not just all right. It's exactly as it should be. And it was all things. You should start at the beginning. Try out book 1. There, thank you. Shameless! But what should we do, President? Will we be all right? Ah, it's fine. It's fine. It's going to come back. It's my intuition as the president of the publishing department. Is that so? Oh. Oh my. It's not like I want to know or I'm curious about what happens next. I'm just a bit of a completionist. It's practically my duty to finish it at this point. Yes, of course. I'm in complete agreement, miss. I'm glad you understand. Therefore, if there's a second one, of course, all stories must continue, just like how the show must go on. We must thank you for following your sense of duty back here. Thank you for seeing it that way. It's nothing. If this book had remained Red Winter, it would have been lost, forgotten by the masses. It'd never have its day under the bright lights of the market. It's one thing to participate and lose. It's another to never even get to set a foot in the ring. That sounds logical, I believe. Exactly! That's why I'm going to give you a chance to buy 2 books instead of 3. What do you think? Aren't you meant to buy these kinds of things in 3s, though? That's what I heard. That's true, but the 3rd for spreading the word. Doesn't that sound a bit embarrassing? Is it really okay? Hook, line, and sinker. Yakumo is terrifying. And so, the act of excluding some parts of life make others more acceptable is a contradiction in itself. One could even say that the way we speak of difficult topics is an indication of our true nature. For example, love. People naturally draw back from speaking of it, yet it's essential for each and every one of us. Without love, all of you here wouldn't be standing before me today. Oh my god! Yakumo's also a short stack, so that's a plus. That is a very good plus, yes. It's the same thing about our bodies. So some people say that proper ladies should not explicitly talk about what's beneath their clothing. And yet we are beings who live with those forbidden bodies. Therefore, this book, by attempting a frank and proactive dialogue about things that are contradictory, yet alluring for us, can be considered a culmination of resolve, and may even be thought of as a pure, leading us to the horizon of an even broader understanding. Yeah! That's so cool, princess! As expected of nobility, so it's okay to be honest with ourselves? I may develop a stomach ulcer from this! Oh my god! Where's Hanukkah? Yeah, where's Hanukkah when you need her? Who's a bigger businesswoman, Shizuko or Yakumo? The collaboration would be insane. Yakumo and Shizuko joint business venture 1. Dude, can you imagine? Can you imagine Red Winter Hikiyako like event where Yakumo and Shizuko meet and just the chaos that ensures? Much to Takane's headache. Business is booming. And yet, there's more we could be doing. Something more definitive. Do you have any books with this stuff? I may need a few more details. Well... Unfortunately, we don't have a book that best fits your description exactly. I see. Hold on. Yet. I can make this happen for you. Really? I'll need your help, though. Do you know how to write a project proposal? What? No, I've never written one before. It's alright. Even better. Just give me 2 lines. What you're looking for, the types of characters, just let your imagination run wild. Understood. Oh. What is it, Yakumo? Have sales started slowing down? Actually, well, the payment we received did help us get out from the bottom of the pit, so at least, thank you. Such heartfelt gratitude from none other than Meru herself. And worry not, business is booming. In fact, it's doing so well that I'm sending you over a proposal. The faster you can get back to me, the better. Huh? Why should I? I refuse to be pulled to another one of your obscure money-making schemes. Hear me out. I'm receiving requests live, on site. If we can respond on demand, we can set whatever prices we want. You want me to do a commission? No. Absolutely not. Those are an artist's worst nightmare. They nitpick every detail and then finally, at the end, it's not what they wanted. No, I've handled that already. The proposal I'm sending you only has 2 lines. You can't cover every little detail in 2 lines. Which means they may be provided a canvas, but you can paint however you want. Oh no. You want to see if when error shows up, is 256 the loop of life? Thank you! Oh my god. Please, I've been looking for this. I have been looking for this. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, some Gop. It looks like Arashimiko was not a personal track, so this might be a while to find it. No, thank you. It's been found. I've been waiting for this. The person who commissioned it is just going to complain about the result. Oh, no. They'll be happy with whatever you give them, because Princess Takane will critique it positively. I'm involved as well! Oh, boy. Every 9 months. No, it's okay, Afterbirth. It's what I do with Mika every 9 months. Think about it, Meru. This is an original in a sense. Isn't creating an original work like this your dream? Oh no, God, the smile! Well, yes. I get it. It's not 100% yours, so it's not your work. But the request is just the setting. You can fill the details with whatever Meru-like thoughts you have up there. It's basically an original piece, right? After all, a drop of water can turn into a great ocean one day. Wow, the first step in your journey to achieving your true dream. Give me the proposal! Excellent, excellent! Now remember, speed is the name of the game. Just who do you take me for? I'm going to get working immediately, so hang up already! Can you repeat that, Aki? No. Mika, did you lay this egg? Who has a wider forehead though? Meru or Seta? Or Sora? Sora. With that, another mission is accomplished. I never wished to have looked you in the eye as an enemy president. I have no idea what you're talking about. God damn. Good work, Sensei. You're the one working hard, Shimiko. Well, I appreciate that. We have nothing to show for it. We weren't able to find a single lead to follow. Huh. I wonder why it's so much work. It's almost like the student body doesn't want us to find it. Do you have any thoughts on why, Sensei? I see. Trinity students may actually be protecting the seller of this unauthorized book. You and I were thinking the same thing, Sensei. Without any willing witnesses, it's difficult for the Justice Task Force to make any headway. Sora's can fit more. Yuzu is our forehead queen. Well, that's why she's called the UZ Queen. Which is actually why we've come to this cafe. Eh? Really? Perhaps. You know her well. Here she is. Is it Koharu? Koharu! Hi! Hi, Koharu! How's Mika? Hello, Koharu. Sensei? What is Sensei doing here? Hi, Koharu. It would be Koharu, but hi, Koharu. Wait, if Sensei is here... I knew it. I knew it! You can't trick me! This fiasco is all you're doing! No, it's really not innocent. This time? Then you were doing perverted things other times? Death penalty! How is she saying in Japanese? So Koharu is the one. Yes, Koharu provided me with a sample. So now we have some kind of clue. But why are these... Oh yeah. Well, that's... because... I didn't want to be the one to make them sad. That's all, okay? Everyone's trying really hard to hide and protect it. All because they like this book. And I'm not saying that Justice Task Force is bad. They're just doing their job. This is a totally different matter. It just feels a little sad to take away something the students love so much from them. And what do you think of the book, Koharu? Me? Why are you even asking? Pervert sensei, dummy sensei, death penalty! I'm not interested in something like this at all! In that case, Koharu, if the library committee were collecting the entire series, you'd have no interest in coming to read it? As the future leaves the Justice Task Force, shouldn't you be aware of its contents? Right bullseye middle of the target. Shike? Shike! You're right! I guess if it's something like that, I'll have to make an exception and check. Excellent. Thanks for cherishing literature so deeply. Well, it's not really... Anyway, what is it about books that makes the library committee love them so much? Isn't it natural? Books are a kind of time machine. Well, in a metaphorical sense, of course. Metaphorical? Oh. Oh, Fate, thank you! Okay, no, you were right. You were right in a way. That was the end of it. Shike was at the end. Echi no wa dame! Shike! Well, you see, there's innumerable different mediums in which people can express themselves and disseminate the information. Videos on the internet, movies, games, music, so many you can't list all of them. These mediums elicit the same kinds of emotions and feelings that books do. But with books, I feel like I have a little more breathing room. Am I the only one who doesn't get it? Think of it this way. Movies, games, and videos. For mediums like those, it's hard to formulate your own thoughts while watching them. These mediums use our sight, hearing, and sometimes even touch to deliver their messages. That makes them very immersive and brings us deeper into their world. But sensory overload, there's no breathing room for your own thoughts. Books, on the other hand, in a way, it's the most restrictive of the mediums. You only have the words on the page to communicate with. That is undeniably true. But it's the very restrictiveness that allows our own thoughts to blossom alongside the books we read. It's selfless in that way. Make sure you save some proxy for the Queen Armored Alice. Get battle using art. No, I'm aware. That's why it's Annie, the anniversary alongside Summer Hoshino and Wakamo are the only reason, especially Annie, because I want to get all of them. It's the only reason I am not pulling for Takane. If I had at least one more free banner, I would 100% pull for Takane. And that, in some ways, feels to me like a conversation with the past. Hey, Pyro said that was already 100k. Listen! Things could go horribly. So that's why Blue Archives stick with their Vienna style story and never tried to change it. I mean, it's nice, isn't it? So many of them. I know! Because all authors are people who are speaking to the present from the past. In that sense, I called it a time machine. How many... To be fair, there's quite the fat chance she can spook you out of the sheer amount of pulls you'll make when the period arrives. It's true! But to be fair, isn't, Summer Shiriko also in the general pool? I don't have her either. And the reason I say Summer Shiriko specifically is because of, well, the PvP. He's, like, everywhere. Odds of hitting pity 4 times for that 98k is very unlikely, but it isn't 0. Exactly. Your previous max was 45k? Oh my god! Yes, when I'm reading, it really does feel like a conversation with the author's past self. With that breathing room, we can better process the words written on the page in a more personal way. And there are people, like me, who cherish books enough to also want to respond to the author's messages. When you experience it, it's magical. Yes, and perhaps for that reason, even concerning the case of unauthorized book currently in Trinity, I can't help but think of it positively, however subconscious the thought may be. Last festival's 12% rate, let's hope it doesn't... Shh, don't jinx it. I failed my job. I don't think feeling that way means you failed, Koharu. Well, since the Justice Task Force is strict enough to make up for the both of you, I think if one person in the investigation is advocating for the book... Like, good cop, bad cop! Banners were up. Lucky S. Shiriko and Nagisa plus Toki banners. I got all of them within 130. God damn. One spark and a dream for 3 banners. Ooh. Good luck, Afterburst. Good luck. Yeah! Like that! I knew you'd get it, Sensei! Thank you, Sensei, Koharu. However, that brings us back to our original issue. How do we resolve the situation? Koharu, have you tracked down any more clues since then? No... Ah, yes, I didn't mean to pressure you. It's just that... Can't go to the students. What is it, Sensei? Do you have an idea? Koharu, can I ask you something? Me? I don't mind. As long as it's not perverted! I won't do anything like that! Just based off the current context of the situation, I don't believe that's the direction we were headed. Anyway! Huh? If the Justice Task Force picks up the pace at any point, try to stay by their side? But I'm not currently affiliated with the Justice Task Force. Would that be okay? I wouldn't worry about that, Koharu. They love you, Koharu! Who doesn't love Koharu, to be fair? She's such a sweetheart. Alright, if you say so. Hello, Mashiro. How's the investigation going? I must sincerely apologize. We've made little progress. Now Yuzu and Emi are standard students, but let's be honest, most of us will pull for Yuzu at least. 100%. Wait, the new ult for... Wait, Emi has a new ult too? It's okay. I'm already aware of the obstacles you've encountered. Please, don't worry yourselves too thin. If the situation does escalate, it'll be the Tea Party's responsibility to finally step in. Truly, I apologize again, Nagisa. I was unaware of how distressed you were. I will do everything in my power to bring these perpetrators to justice. Please excuse me. Mashiro? Mashiro? They are Banner sisters? Oh. I was only trying to cheer up a little. Oh, Nagisa, you're doing your best. Dun, dun, dun. An empty place. Dun, dun. Is everyone here? Yes! Good. As you all know, our job is to track down and investigate the contraband books that have been spreading across Trinity. However, it's several days into our investigation, and we've made almost no progress. Yes. Just yesterday, Nagisa expressed serious concern over the submission status. Nagisa herself? That's right. I'll bow my head and apologize a million times for my own incompetence. But, if the problems lie with the Justice Task Force resolve to achieve justice, then this is a threat to the safety and integrity of Trinity itself. Therefore, we must prove our worthiness. Is Mashiro always like this? Yuzu is amazing for Ayasu armored. Thanks for a triple half AP reduction for. Oh, really? Stack her buff twice. Oh my god. Bal Yuzu plus uniform Nedu. God. Is she always this passionate? Has she always been like this? Understood. But what do we do? I have a plan. It's a straightforward one that anyone could think of, but sometimes I believe the simplest option is the best one. The only thing that matters is that we bring down the hammer of justice. I have not leveled my uniform Nedu, unfortunately. It's mainly because I had Mika. Very passionate on justice. Yeah, she's a first year, if you remember correctly. I think she is, yes. So she's on the idealistic side. Therefore, we're going to dedicate every last resource the task force has to monitoring every single corner of the Trinity campus. No, the district. Starting when? Starting now! I know I'm asking a lot of all of you, but please continue to uphold justice. I promise that I'll work the hardest of us all. Wait for us, Mashido! How old are... What year is each of the main members of the JTF? They're really having fun with the little chibis, huh? Love to see an interaction between Mashido and Kirino. Oh god. A lot of justice to be thrown around. Oh, I love her eyes. So cute. We didn't sell a single book today. More like we couldn't. The Justice Task Force, was it? The students in black uniforms? Why are they everywhere today? My danger senses, which I attribute much to my survival in Red Winter too, are sounding off right now. The thought of a new Twitch animation? Oh god, what is it? Could they have discovered us? Oh, Princess and her maid! They're her maid! There you are. Yes, hello. Have you been well? A maid? I guess I'll take it. Yeah, you gotta be something, Yakumo. Yes, thank you. Please forgive my rudeness, but we have no time to chit-chat. The situation is dire. It's fine. What's going on? Cutting right to the chase. Around half the Justice Task Force is out looking for you. So the reason there's an increase in those black shirts today is... Yes, it's all in that same vein. And perhaps for that reason, there seems to be a sense of terror spreading across Trinity. Oh, huh. Koharu does a funny line, you get hit by a holy hand grenade. Echi wadame! I could try and do that. I need to find, like... Oh, okay. I'll put that in my chat. Fate, I'll see what I can do about it. And Hasumi are 15. Ichika is 16, and Mashido and Koharu is 15. Oh. Tsurugi, Hasumi 3rd year, Ichika 2nd, Mashido 1st. A sense of terror? Due to our actions? I don't know how I could ever apologize. No, that's not what I meant. Maybe terror wasn't the right word. It's not your fault, Princess. It's just all the students are being forced to hide in the book that isn't a textbook right now. I'm sorry, Princess. I don't think we can actively help you anymore. Of Aki's Aki state? Bruh. Strawberry, I got a question why you watch me, considering this is what I am. No. Your assistance up until now has garnered my eternal gratitude. Poor Princess. Her hardship never ends, even coming all this way to Trinity. Oh my god! Bro! Hey, I'm here too, you know. You'll need to find some place to hide. Somewhere the Justice Task Force members won't think to look. You don't have any suggestions, do you? My apologies, their eyes are everywhere, so even we don't know. But perhaps as outsiders, you'll be able to identify cracks in their armor that we can't. Please take care of yourself, Princess. I hope that one day we can treat you to a better time here at Trinity. You mustn't think that way. I'm already grateful for the wonderful memories I've made with you all. Think nothing of it! Where did it all go wrong? I would take a gander and say from the very beginning, is what we're doing here wrong, President? For once, I don't have answers for you. What I do know, though, is it's always important to see things through to the end. Depending on the time and place, perhaps. That's not always too important. Anyway, let's see. Somewhere the task members won't go. Eh? Oh! Spotted! We need to get somewhere a little less conspicuous. If only Sensei were here. Well, funny thing about that is... Present. Over there. It appears to be less populated than the other areas. You're right. There are fewer Justice Task Force members, at least. It actually appears to be rather deserted in general. Oh, now this is much better. Where are they going? Right into the library's hands. Is this a library? Looks like it. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Although it's not quite how I would envision a modern library. The books are old but well maintained. Very much so. That would indicate that there's a manager of some sort. Whoa! Akane, is something wrong? Quiet in the library. Did they just get fucking assassinated? Holy crap! Yui's dangerous. Outsiders again. Not trendy students, though. And they brought a lot of books with them. Ooey. Hi, Neon. Hello. Hope you're doing well. 2 kids gonna die tonight. King of cinema. So, I don't know the details, and I don't particularly want to know. But you're involved in publishing and distribution? Yes. That's right, Miss Kozeki Yui. I apologize for the ruckus. Well, you seem to be one of us, and you understand your faults. Her true face? What do you mean by that? What exactly do you mean by that? Yui takes her realm serious? You mean the library? And you have so many kids with you. Kids? Sorry, books. You have a lot of books. Come to think of it, you're the president of the library committee who takes care of this old library, Yui. I heard the Central Library of Trinity is the largest library in Kivitos, and it contains every book that exists in the world. I don't think I have. I am honored to witness such a place in the flesh. Right. You want to come here, right, Akane? Oh, the rumors are slightly exaggerated, but we do try to protect as many children as we can. Aha. Makes sense. There are some crazy rumors flying around, you know? There was one that you once burned down an entire building to punish students with overdue books. That one's true. Just sounds silly, huh? All things considered, I was merciful. Those outsiders had no respect for the sanctity of literature. Anyways, your children. I like them. They were well made. I like them. But this is just manga, isn't it? Didn't I just use my eyes to read it? Why wouldn't it be a book? Damn, Ui is so base. Last thing you sent over was it startled you? Oh, the Yuri? The magical girl Yuri? Yeah. It ain't great. And according to the reactions of Trinity students, there seem to be some problems with how risky it is. Is that so? Well, I suppose when outsiders look at it, some parts could be seen that way. It's because none of them actually read, otherwise it won't be such a culture shock for them. Anyway, from what you were saying earlier, the Justice Task Force is actively pursuing you two? Yes, unfortunately. The Justice Task Force would never put this much manpower into a trivial thing like this of their own accord. This is a thing? Oh boy. Oh my god. Thank you, Major. Part of the Monger's literature group, as if she could be any more awesome, right? It must be the tea party. Oh, I didn't even mention them. It's obvious. Those stuffy executives, they never understood the true value of literature. Fine, you can stay here. I'll accommodate, to an extent. You wouldn't mind our presence distracting? Only because you're one of us. Don't look into it too much, and don't overstay your welcome. Wow, thanks, Uwe. Then we'll just catch our breath and regroup for a moment. And one more thing. Huh? You're too close. Get back. 3 meters at least. But we're not. I'll evict you. Got it. 3 meters. We can follow the rules. It's not a strict library rule, more of a personal one. Oh? What did you say, Uwe? 3 meters. Yes. Is this really fine, President? Well, we can't stay here forever. But we have very little going on for us in terms of options at the moment. What should we do? Since Uwe will tolerate us here for a little longer, we'll wait until things quiet down outside. Meanwhile, we'll formulate a plan to escape and return to Redwinter. You're giving me that look again. I know the situation isn't ideal. But in life, sometimes you just have to follow the yellow brick road, Takane. I will rest for a moment inside. Please alert me if anything changes. I know what the president said, however... Boo. Here I had hoped to contact them for more spectacular praise. I had hoped to contact them for something more spectacular and praiseworthy. Them? Oh! Hello, Sensei. How have you been? The reason for reaching out so suddenly is... where should I even start? The beginning is usually the good place. Alright, to begin, we're currently at Trinity's General School. Oh! I'm here too. Yeah, you too. Oh, and the plot forever thickens. One last chance. Sensei, hello. I got the gist of things. Sorry, Uwe. No, you... I don't mind too much. But now that you mention it, 1, 2, 4... 4 may be too much for the old library. Don't disturb the children. Hi. Sorry, Uwe. Alright, then it's this way. Follow me. Again, I love the appreciation for the older characters. Welcome, Sensei. You really were here already. Now this is a surprising guest appearance. And here at Trinity of all places. You'd be surprised how often I'm here. No pleasantries today? Alright. To get straight to the point, I did it to make money. This is hardly the situation for pride, President. But that's all. There's really nothing else. Huh? You disagree? And this was actually a terrible business decision? So we're... Oh my god. Listen. I know this is a game about miracles, but we can only make so many miracles happen at once. Coming to another school's district, selling books illegally, the risk doesn't match the reward? The Yakumo I know will have calculated down to the last cent. No. You know me, I'm a go with the flow type of gal. Ugh, don't give me that look. Alright, I get it. So you want me to just get right into it? Is this how adults converse? And, Sensei, what do you think culture needs to grow? People's love and interest? I see. Love and interest. You're not necessarily wrong, but the idea itself is wrong. Culture is a living thing that feeds on money to grow. It's not that different from living organisms like us. You think that's a bit extreme? No, it's sad, but it's the reality. To enjoy culture is to spend your time and money. And for that price, people expect value, enjoyment, fun, laughter, that kind of thing. At the very least, they want to walk away with a lesson or positive sentiment. Sensei, have you ever thought about how things are written each day? There's an idealistic belief out there that as long as you make something good, some people will see it. But even as we speak, thousands of new books, articles, and social media posts are being written. I said each day, but that's too broad of a measurement. An inconceivable amount of cultural content pours out into the world by the hour, second. And most of it is shunted to the side, forgotten, discarded. It's unfair. It's sad. Just because peak characters have we seeing books of children instead of seeing patients as corpses. I think that's just their eccentricity shining through. This boxing match we call the market. If they can at least have a moment to stand proudly in the ring before they lose, they would be understandable. They'll learn from the failure. One day, they'll build up enough courage to try again. Or maybe they won't. Some of them will stumble in the first round and never get back up again. But the reality is that most of them won't even get to step into the ring. They're sidelined and forced to cheer from the lucky champion who happened to win. Do you remember when you were a child? Children always want to be something they're not. They want to do this, make that, prove themselves, and be acknowledged. That's just a human experience. The need for validation. But dreams have expiration dates. A stagnated dream is a spoiled one. Having no dream is a tragedy, but even worse is hanging on to a rotten, spoiled one. There's that saying, why implant a desire, and then deny me the talent? Tell me about it. I think that regardless of age, there are children all over the world who feel that way, though. Anyway, my point is this. Everyone deserves a chance to stand in the ring at least once. Whether it makes their dreams come true or not, or shatters them, at least you had a chance. And the one with the key to the ring is marketing. Being labeled a failure without even the chance to prove yourself. I find it cruel. However, there isn't actually a key to that marketing hold. It's money. Money is the key that lets people into the fight. Because culture grows on soil called money, and someone needs to cultivate that soil. Anyway, so that's how we got here. But if money's so important, then why are you working in printed media and publishing? What? So much better industries when it comes to making money. Distribution, logistics, finance, the list goes on. You hit the nail right on the head! Ah! He's running! Was that too far? No. That was excellent, Sensei. Sometimes the president needs someone to tap the brakes on in her stead. However, I don't find myself in total opposition to her words. Truly, who would go into publishing for the money? Then Yakumo also. Who knows? And why would I, a critic, work for a president like that? Yes, it's as you expect. I'm in a related industry because I enjoy culture, and even better if I make money out of it. It's best if it's promoted well. Greedy and twisted, isn't she? That's who she is at her core. The whole subject, she wouldn't have acknowledged it if not for you, Sensei. After all, why would a twisted, immoral person find it so difficult to talk about this? Using metaphors and euphemisms to get around it. Because she's talking about herself, of course. For instance, who never had her chance to stay in the ring? Who is bitter about having all of the motivation and none of the talent? Things to consider. Do you mean... Some things are better left to the imagination, Sensei. Don't say weird things to Kane. You'll bring bad luck and we might not get our very well-deserved payout. Yes. Understood, President. So she cheers on Meru because she has the talent and doesn't want her to end up like her. That's so sweet, actually. Oh, my heart. Oh, that's so sweet. Huh? Lying? What do you... Calling Takane a princess! How did you know? Takane! Reflect on your actions, President. You went too far with that. I'm still terribly embarrassed. Okay. Yakumo wishes she could do art. Listen, I wish I could art too. But bad news, Sensei! The Justice Task Force students are coming your way! Uh-oh. This is bad. How are we gonna get out of this? The old library war. How did the Justice Task Force students find out? I have no idea! They must have found a lead somewhere! I was doing what you said and sticking with the Justice Task Force. We have Ui. That's true. Eh? Always pay the piper, so to speak. Ah. So I contacted you as soon as it happened. You're the best as always, Koharu. Really? Well, wait. This is no time to be happy. What do we do now, Sensei? Not just Meru. He promotes those who can, not just... Oh. That is really sweet, Yakumo. Oh, call Shimiko as well? Right. We'll need the library committee too. All right, Sensei. Hurry, hurry! Hello, Koharu. What's going on? Bad news, Shimiko! What? That's really bad news. That's what I said! No, the situation is significantly worse than you imagine. There's no time to explain. I have to get to the old library right now. You stay hidden, Koharu, no matter what happens. Because, you see, the Justice Task Force and Ui are diametrically opposed. Huh? But why should I? You'll just be caught in the crossfire between the two at the old library. In the worst case scenario, you could be mistaken for one of our contraband sellers. Do you understand? Until everything is over, you have to stay as far away from this case as possible. Huh? Caught in the crossfire? Contraband? Yeah, that does make sense. No, none of that matters. I have to go. Because that's the right thing to do. Koharu! Oh, my heart goes out to you, Koharu. Sensei, what's happening? Ui! Oh, are they gonna face the wrath of the Ui? More people. Seriously? Ugh, whoever this is, I need to give them a piece of my mind. No, Ui! Are you there, President Kozeki Ui? This is Mashiro from the Justice Task Force. The Justice Task Force? Why? Hello, President Ui. It's been a while. Why are you here? I'm here on a report. I've received information that suspicious unauthorized books arrived here. Unauthorized books? Your point being? Yes, for that reason, we asked for cooperation in the comprehensive investigation of the old library. Oh, there. Oh, I think she tripped like several landmines. I think she just tripped several landmines. What? Comprehensive? Invest? What? No. Stop. What are you trying to do? A comprehensive investigation? You mean right now, in this place? A comprehensive investigation of the old library? Yes, that is 100% correct. Uh-oh. So you want to abduct them, kidnap my children, every single one of them. Guys, I'm scared for her. Huh? Yes, well, if we find that to be necessary, yes. Who knows what we'll find? Is that an issue? That's why I'm requesting your cooperation. As long as you conduct yourself with justice, you have nothing to hide and... Shut your trap! You want to take my children? Who do you think you are, upon whose grounds your vile feet are treading right now? Mark every single one of my words with the utmost care. For every one of my children you attempt to abduct, if you so much as try and lay a finger on my books, I'll break all of them. Your fingers, your hands, your wrists. Halt! You just threatened the Justice Task Force and attempted to impede justice. I cannot tolerate such. That's my line! And I know those Tea Party illiterates are the ones behind all this anyway. Tea Party, those conspiring, concentring authoritarians. I see right through you. This is Tea Party's plan to finally absorb the old library. This investigation is a pathetic front for your evil buck-hating ways. Huh? No, that's not what I... Excuse me, we're here on the official task force business. That's right. If this is how you want to play it, we're not afraid to use force. Oh. Oh my god. Mama Ui is angry. She's extremely pissed, yes. Listen very carefully to me, each of you. And I mean every single word that I say. Not even a single page of my children will be carried out of here without my permission. I will not allow that to happen. In other words, if that's what you want to do, it'll be over my holy oh my god! Why does that go so much harder than my dead body? It'll be over my shattered halo. That goes so unbelievably hard! Oh my god! Ui stands for Ultra Instinct, so she's pretty OP! Says no was apparently a silenced pistol she keeps somewhere. Pretty sure her normal gun is a shotgun. That was... Okay, so she's just trapped. She's just trapped even more so than the other students. Ow! We sure Ui isn't amongst the strongest of the students when it comes to the library specifically? Oh my god! Is that just how protective Ui is alive? This place is her lifeblood? Clearly! Is a bolt action sniper rifle from World War... Is a bolt action sniper rifle? Understood. What I understand perfectly well is that the President Ui has no desire to cooperate. I also understand that President Kozeki Ui is presenting clear hostility as a threat towards Tea Party's order and the Justice Task Force. The Justice Task Force would now proceed with the unavoidable execution of justice. Oh yeah? Sure. Using the library, her actual gun is an... Oh my god. Well, it's been a while. Fine. Just try and take my children from me. Oh boy. Challenge accepted! Yamada! Nobody move! Shimiko! Sensei? Everyone, please! This is simply a severe misunderstanding amongst friends. This can be sorted out without violence. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Check media. Ui uses a sniper rifle whenever the noise around her is getting too loud. As the name implies, it's capable of making the target quiet! God damn, we got robbed of the showdown of the century! Is that so? It's the lethal carbon and an integrally silent sniper rifle? By God. Sensei! Shimiko! Is everyone alright? Huh? Koharu? What are you? And I warned you to keep yourself safe. But I can't do that. What's wrong is wrong, no matter what. More importantly, why do you pests just keep coming? This isn't your common room! Oh boy. It's called the volume suppressor! Oh my god! Chimiko, you've betrayed me! I did suspect an informant, but the sick day was you! Trust really is a limited resource these days! Oh! Shimiko! Hui, you couldn't exercise even a moment of self-restraint? What's this nonsense? An informant? When you have no idea what I've gone through? Moreover, stop shooting people! Just how many more incidents am I going to have to clean up on your behalf? No, I was okay, I see. So even crash out Ui is nothing against Shimiko. I see. Okay then. Right. Cycling the bolt is probably louder than the shot. Damn. Not a word. Help me. I feel like I just witnessed a crime. Also super strong from lifting books all day, every day. That's true, it's in her sprite. Most of Ui's strikes stems from the fact she will not hesitate to immediately shoot first. You mean how she immediately shot first? Oh, while the scene has been flipped on its head, we still need to fulfill our objective. We've received intel that the unauthorized books are being stored here, and now I'm almost certain they must be. We cannot allow the circulation of unauthorized material in Trinity. Yes, I agree with that statement. I'm not trying to stop you. However, I do have something to... I'm sorry, everyone. Didn't I tell you to hide, ma'am? Yes, you did, but this isn't right. This is all our fault. Which fires a pretty beefy round? My god. We're so grateful for the help we've received, but I cannot turn a blind eye while causing conflict among comrades. Now come out, President. You have to speak your piece. Ah, fiddlesticks. I was really hoping to sneak out like I was never really here. President? I'm sorry. Hello, Trinity. We're from Red Winter's publishing department. Publishing? Department? That's right. First, I should explain why this happened, and why we decided to do this. To tell you the truth, So the smite! That's so... To summarize, in an effort to help the starving Knowledge Liberation Front students, you came all the way to Trinity in hopes of helping them by securing a new distribution channel? Well, rather than helping them, well, it's more about the money. President? Sorry. But, well, in some ways... Well, nothing at Red Winter sees the light of day. I did think it'd be nice for people from another school to experience our culture. Wakamo was getting really confused. No, that's fair. It is quite literally one letter away. Also, the plot lines in that book have been reused and reused in Red Winter, so there was no demand for it. And thankfully, more than a few Trinity students seem to like it. That is definitely true. That's why we at the Justice Task Force had to start tracking down the books as a collaborative operation with the Library Committee. To think Trinity students were helping the Red Winter Publishing Department. Now I understand why we were running into so many brick walls. Is that what was happening, Shimiko? Yes, President. Please look up every once in a while and see what's going on outside of this library. This should have been your responsibility, not mine. No, that's too cruel a punishment for me. Anyway, I think culture is meant to be shared. Culture that stagnates will eventually hold people back. And it doesn't make any money. Of course, we didn't initially come to Trinity with such grand ideas in mind. But seeing how much the Trinity students enjoyed our books has put me in a reflective mood, I suppose. Don't tell Ui to touch grass, she's weak to that! She's like a ground type. Because she's always buried in her books. Huh? Is that really the case, President? Let me put it this way. Some things are better left unsaid. Ugh, using my words against me. The President title isn't just for show, you know. Regardless of the situation, however, these books are still considered contraband. Can't the Library Committee authorize them? The Library Committee? Yes! The Library Committee manages the circulation of book distributors throughout Trinity. If we were to officially authenticate the publishing department's books, they would no longer be considered contraband. Naturally, we would need to make some adjustments to adhere to Trinity's guidelines. I did figure even our toned-down version was a little intense. One could absolutely have surmised. Isn't following school procedures its own kind of justice? This is a new perspective. Thank you for broadening my horizons. Even here, when justice was nearly diminished, we were able to reestablish it with procedures. I'm truly impressed, Sensei. Thank you. You get head pats, Mashido. Come to think of it, what was your opinion on the book, President? Huh? Why me? He's allowed, then allow it, 5 head? Well, I assume you've read it already. How did you know? Just how long have we worked together? I can't hide anything from you. Well, it was a good book, in my opinion. The publishing department was a certain earnestness that is woven into the story. It's easy to feel the passion that went into the work. These days, most books are browbeating slop that utterly disregard the dignity of the written word.
I need to go in the water! I need to dive in the sea! I need to go in there! I'm going in!
These students make it past 4 years without Sensei? I think she just got gaslighted. It's fine. It's a lesson. A lesson. So we never did figure out what happened to that commission Medu has. Oh god, if that comes back in the epilogue. I could never forgive an author who has sold their soul, and I don't believe this book does that. So the final verdict? It's fine, and the content poses no issues for me. However, I'm only one person. Do what you think is best, Shimiko. Understood. Thank you, Library Committee. Then, that's what I will report for this case. I'll come with you. I'll take along as well, since I'm sure the President doesn't wish to. I'm not going. But there's no need for the two of you to... Never mind. Thank you for your cooperation till the end. After all, this mission was intended to be a collaboration between the Justice Task Force, the Library Committee, and Sensei from the beginning. Oh, Faith, thank you for the 16 months! Thank you, thank you! You found the funny button, thank you. I hope it becomes the cute and funny button. I'm glad things worked out, everyone. Then let us all read the book now, authorized by the Library Committee President. Yes, you are. Uh-oh. Wait, is this? This is quite... Oh! Prolonged eye contact. Prolonged eye contact. Kya? Echi wata... Echi nano watame! Death penalty! Shike! Wow, just enough energy. Like a flowing river. So, President Cheruno, this is the cultural agreement between Trinity and Red Winter we have proposed. This agreement has been agreed upon and authorized by Shale Sensei and the Trinity's Library Committee. The Tea Party supports their actions, on the condition that no books or culture will be distributed in Trinity without prior agreement. I'm sure this proposal will be agreeable to you. After all, in the words of your own Yakumo, culture must flow. Oh! This is troublesome, mostly because the publishing department just went and did whatever! Wait, did you say Shale Sensei? As in comrade, I see. In that case, Shale shall stand as official representative of Red Winter for this game! Oh, she does not know what to do. Oh, she has no idea what to do. Eh? Me? So you wish for Shale and therefore Sensei to negotiate on your behalf? Yes, consider Sensei's word Red Winter's word, but only for this case. More importantly, I have to go to an appointment that I cannot miss. It must be quite important. Yes. A nap. This must be Red Winter's idiom of some sort. It really isn't. And Shale Sensei will be Red Winter's representative in this cultural exchange? Oh. Work on other people is Cheruno's prime talent. I notice. Could it be? If something goes wrong with the agreement, Shale, as a representative of Red Winter, will have to take some responsibility, which will in turn force Trinity to be at odds with Shale. Then it's entirely possible to disagree against our authority and decisions towards Trinity, whether in political or emotional sense. Nagisa, you're spiraling. Nagisa! Nagisa, you're spiraling again! Oh my god. Dumped all her work on my lap. As long as Amika comes with that work. Red Winter is suddenly and passively keeping Trinity in check! This is like that stupid meme where it's like one side is like the other side must be calculating, a master deception strategist, and the other side is actually like no thoughts, head empty right now. Chenano is a political prodigy. She doesn't even know it. I mean, she had to be a leader for this long, right? How much caffeine is in her tea? Too much. 0% or 0. Without so much as dirtying a pinky finger. So is this Red Winkler's political savvy? President Chenano, wait! I think Nagisa is about to have another aneurysm. Nagisa getting outplayed by a literal child! No, not at all. Of course. Yes, we will meet your expectations and more in this endeavor, Sensei. Mika! Hi, Mika! Ugh, are you done yet, Nagi? I'm so bored. Mika, Sensei is here. Show some manners. No, I like Mika when she's herself. Right. Sorry, Sensei. Huh? I can do whatever I want? You're the best, Sensei. I like you. You know that, right? Yes! Yes, I do! I bet he's thinking of other women, boys, monkey banging symbols together. Exactly. Please, allow me to greet you once more, members of Tea Party. I must extend my warmest thanks for your generosity. Hello, Publishing Department. It's a pleasure to meet you in an official capacity. From Trinity's perspective, we hope this incident could be the springboard for the beginning of a strong and fruitful relationship with Red Winter. Please feel free to continue providing Trinity with excellent literature. Yes, thank you, ma'am. I'm honored to have the opportunity to meet your expectations. Hey, Yakumo, was it? Nice to meet you. I'm Mika from Tea Party. Do you think we could talk real quick? Us two? Hello, Aramaki Yakumo. This is one of the 3 members of the Tea Party. It's like I'm standing in front of Trinity's equivalent, President Chenano. Oh, girly pop! Although, not exactly. If it were her, they have much better control of the situation. Oh, no. I read the book you brought. I just want to say thanks. Yes. And, well, this is totally just my opinion, okay? Mika? Wait, she read it?! Oh, no. It's just, the main character reminded me of Sensei a bit. That... Mika! Oh god, why is my heart racing? Oh god, why is my heart racing so fast? So this is a personal request, or maybe more just my hope? But I was thinking if there a way you could change the partner's design a little, that would really add to the story. Mika! Mika! Oh. Thank you for your excellent feedback, Mika. I love your suggestion, but I'll need a few more details to make it happen. What kind of changes were you... Oh no! Mika! You were right about what? Really? Yay! So for example, maybe her hair could be more pink. Oh, and a little wave. Oh my god! 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 Because truly, Yume Joshi, she's just like me! She's just like me, for real, for real! Oh my god! Mika! Mika, 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 Mika! Mika, I love you! Oh my god, Mika! Mika, 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 Mika! She's just like me, for real, for real! Oh my god, Mika! Yo! No, this is amazing! Mika, oh my god! The book MC is Sensei? Oh my god, it's really just Sensei Treater. Dude! This event is so peak! Mika, my beloved! Mika, my wife! Mika, my princess! Oh my god! Oh, Christ! Mika! No hint of shame, and I love her for it so much. Just like me, for real, for real. I love her. I love her so much. I have a completely normal attraction to Mika, I promise. She's just so fucking based. She's a little playful and people call her clumsy, but when push comes to shove, she gets it done. Mika! I see she knows subtlety like she knows how to use doors. Someone who cheers everyone up, and she could even have a little bun on her side. Oh, it's okay to do it! No, what if you do it if you have to? Mika! 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 Oh my god! Oh my god! I can only imagine the absolute aura Mika must be emanating right about now. The entire Trinity swooning over a book where Sensei resembles the MC, and apparently the book is nothing new in Red Winter. Oh, fuck, you're right. The implications are wild. Her favorite food is jumbo parfait, and she loves BB cream and Samela, the Beyond perfume. As subtle as a brick, and I love her for it. Wait, doesn't Mika actually have a perfume named after her? Like, I saw an image of that one. Oh, with no more roll cakes, though. I've had... Mika! Oh, no, there goes the subtlety. Anyway, what do you think? Yes, I can picture it perfectly. That is, I can picture a brand new book, to be honest. To be honest, if you want to make your idea happen, we'll have to start from scratch. Oh, I see. And in that process, it'll become a book that's all yours. Just for me, Sano Mika! Oh no, they're gonna rob her blind. Huh? A book? Just for me? Oh my gosh, yes, that'd be amazing! Yes, for someone your stats, it's really the only viable solution. However, every solution has the potential to bring new problems. Oh, what do you mean? You see, due to the nature of publishing, it's impossible to escape the economies of scale. Producing for a few elites rather than the masses drives up costs, especially a custom piece like this. To write a book for just one person? Why, it's so rare, I don't think there's any precedent. It'd be difficult to name a price. To be completely frank, it's an expensive endeavor. How much? Would this be enough? Mika, what did... Oh my god, Mika! Mika, how much are you paying? Mika! Well, what? Even I have morals, okay? Even half of this would be enough. How rich is Mika? Did her credit card run out during one of the Momo talks? How much was Mika about to spend? Oh, jeez, were you just teasing me when you said it'd be expensive? I was nervous for nothing. All right, in that case, Mika, my dear. Yes, Nagi? Do I truly need to spell everything out for you every time? Fine. You're a big meanie face, Nagi. Was she about to spend tea party funds? Oh my god, Mika. Mika, my beloved. Thank you for all your hard work, publishing department. The gratitude is all ours. The gratitude is all ours. We never meant to cause such trouble for the library committee and task force. Yes, but you have also brought back good change. I've noticed more members visiting the library as of late. And thanks to your book, the overall interest in reading has increased as well. That's true for me as well. I've begun reading books on topics other than justice and old idioms. Idioms? Oh my god. Yes, but please make sure everyone returns their book on time. $10 says Nagisa would have been fine with it if it was Nagisa X Sensei, 100%. You know, there was that one doujin I found where it was Summer Tea Party and Sensei. You know what? Never mind. Yes, ma'am. Of course. And, Takane? Yes, Mashido? The story is still unfinished, correct? Yes, that is true. If you wouldn't mind contacting me for... Oh my god, she sucked! Oh my god, she sucked! Did you enjoy it? Very event related. How much narrows it down. Fair. Oh my... Sensei's not safe for... Oh, not the Mika with the mask. Oh my god. Of course. Anyone who loves stories is a comrade of mine. Yes, I do not know what this means, but I was asked to deliver this message by the group of Trinity students. Please release a collection of critical essays by the Princess of Red Winter! Oh, I see that's still going on. Fisher says, what did I find? Let's just say it was the one where Mika slipped a little, magic into that steak you end up eating. And Sensei had some difficulties. And then Seiya shows up. I will think on it. Thank you, Takane. I look forward to working together. President? Huh? What is it, Takane? Do not attempt to play dumb with me. You heard that now. You heard that. Now, how do you intend to take responsibility for this? You see. It's all in the name of marketing. That excuse will only work so many times. This was a glorious event. Oh my god. Are you satisfied, Yakumo? Quite. I'll be happy to hear it, but I'm keeping a much closer eye on you from now on. Fiddlesticks. But why? Huh? Because I understand these things too well? For example, I know the weight of a contract and someone is willing to put aside her own pride for business. And very admirable when used for good, but it makes it crossing the line too easy, and it can only do so much. I see, we found another one of the more problematic students. I know. I've gained a reputation for being rather shady, haven't I? I'll admit that much. As for you keeping an eye on me, I'll choose to interpret that as your insatiable curiosity in me and revel in it. If you tone down the smooth talking, others might find you more palatable. Precisely what I've been saying, since I had no such intentions in what they said. You know, without their intervention in this fiasco... Ugh. Excellent work, Sensei. I'm sincerely grateful. Thank you, Takane. Thank you for seeing it that way. If I had known this would be the end result regardless, I would have simply contacted Sensei from the start. Now that I think about it, why didn't you, President? This seems like an uncharacteristic oversight on your part. Well, I did consider it, but... I didn't want to get in trouble. President? Yakumo! Oh. I see, that's how they're going back to Red Winter. Well... Is that since Red Winter is Russian, you could joke that the book is Lolita by Vlad... Oh my... Which is funny in the context of Blue Archive, my god! The weather is nice today, as always! And we're just gonna choose to ignore that. That was amazing. Okay. No, that was peak. That was amazing. That was cinema. God, I love Blue Archive. Speaking of Hello? Hello, hello? OBS crashed on me. Yeah. Like it literally crashed as the event ended. So, you know. It... Goddamn. Alrighty then. That was a thing. Does that happen? That was worse than before. I got a literal like, oh, it's preparing a crash report. Please wait. That was new. Right near the end too, so that's a little awkward. I had just enough energy to do all the event too. That's amazing. Die when reading the pushing the line. Are you serious? I guess that says a lot, huh? But yeah, what do you mean? What is the English BA Twitter doing? What do you mean pushing the line? Where are they posting? Also, the temptation for Takane and god damn, Yakumo is so real. Wait, delayed the for what happened? It crashed. One big crash, basically. Oh my god, the lewd. It's the temptation is so real. It's so freaking real. But the game is awesome. Is it? Oh shit, it is. Who do you think my favorite character from this event? Is Mika. Mika's the cop-out answer, obviously, because she really wasn't in it that much. So I'm gonna not say her. As hilarious as that last bit of line was, where she basically fully outed herself. I don't know, man. Takane is pretty peak. Takane, I think it is Takane. What? Yakumo really hit my heart where she does it for the love of the game. Like, she truly does this for the love of the game. But Takane, I don't know, man. She's so, you know, she's just so charming. And I don't mean that in just a, whoa, cute and funny type of thing. But, like, there's something really charming about her, and not just the Hime thing either. Also, just them being on the run. Them being on the run is hilarious. It was nice to see Ui and Shimiko more, though. That was very much a welcome thing. Also, Koharu, baby! But, like, Yakumo, quite a sucker for a shyster. A shyster? Yeah, no, she's really sweet, and she really does this for the love of the game. At the beginning, I told you to guess. Oh, fairly more towards Takane. Yeah, I do. There's no Hanako. Like, actually, in the event about Dojinshi. I mean, the event about Dojinshi, I expect Koharu to show up. I am surprised about the Hanako, though, but I expect Koharu before Hanako. Like, what was Hanako doing the entire time? Actually, don't answer that. I think we all know what she's doing. She wasn't on screen. For the artwork, I have not. Oh! Oh, hi! Oh my god, Meru! Oh my god! Wait, have Meru's also always been that big? Hold on, I need to check this out now. Your favorite character? I would also say Takane Afterbirth, but that's my guess. It's Takane. She's always been sacked. Yeah, hold on. Where's red picture? Oh my god, she has! I didn't really notice it because of the way her pose is, but damn. Fantasizing. Like yeah. Also, damn, wow, she leans forward and her art's hard to see. It is hard to see, but yeah, it is there. Hi Ming, hello. Hope you're doing well. Oh, goddamn. Okay, that's... Huh. Damn, that makes the smug aura about her even, honestly, kind of hotter. That and the stockings. Okay. So, Takane and Yakumo, they're gonna enter, they're on general banner, right? Like, I could get spooked by them. I assume that, but I'm just making sure. And by humongous martyrs, she caught you off guard. Valid. Red Winter may be starving, but they are developed in cost of their height. But that makes them hot. That's true. How tall is actually... How... Wait, no, I have her other version, yeah. How tall is she? 5'5"? I mean... Wow. The regular banner. Okay, cool. More clear in her onsen version. Honto. Wait, she has an onsen version? Eh? Wait, what? Limited was Magic Girl, so we're fine till fast. Search Medu Onsen. Oh, is she NPC only? Oh, someone sent it. Oh, thank you. Thank you, TT. Oh my god! That is a different person! Oh my god! Jesus! Alright then. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah! Update. Guess who I finally grinded enough for? Guess who I have now? Also, can you check general for a sec? Yeah, one moment. There she is! I like just got her like yesterday, basically. It's our daughter! It's our daughter wife. Wait, general chat or... Which one do you mean afterwards? She looks... Oh my god. The next... It's because of all the cave fan art. So now I have both versions of her. Farming for a 3-star was a soul farming stage is pain. It is. Yeah, bond item 2 along with Yuzu. Oh, okay. Didn't know where to put it. Oh, is it Koseki Ui, one of the fellow students, very politely professionally asked her to cooperate for an investigation of her library? Oh, is it just the scene? It's just the scene from the movie. Let's see. What am I? Well, I can't say currently grinding for because I'm doing the event. Let's see. What were my current multi sweeps? Yeah, I need to get Iori, and then I want to like get more unlocked for Hina. So remember upgrade Adisu's affection. Yes, I am aware. I think my maid Adisu is 20. I could be wrong though. Where's maid? There she is. She's 20. Yeah. How's Kodakage raid? It's going well. It's doing good. I am doing only 70. Because I don't think my healers are good enough, or I'm just bad. Probably just as bad. Yeah, I made Odyssey was 20 because I got her like super early on. It's kind of funny to only get normal Odyssey now. Chose specifically Lenda because they gave him more pain, strain, intentions in the shouting. Oh, that makes sense. I also need to do this more. I need more stuff. Oh my god. I'm so not gonna be ready when the Millennium Girlies come out. Not even because of Pyros, but because of just leveling. Leveling is gonna be hell. Oh my god. That's going to be very painful, but it's fine. I'm here for it. Actually, who's at the cafe right now? Good lord. We get more. Yes. Stacking Millennium just. Oh yeah, no, I've been grinding all the Millennium, like the weapons and the I've been doing the Millennium and the books and stuff every single day. So that's what I do for my dailies. My server is still mostly A5, even though you're already level 90 long ago. Yeah, most of mine aren't. I don't have Cheer Squad Hibiki. No, I don't have a fair bit of students. Even just looking at the ones that do show up here, because I know the limiteds don't. Like, I don't have Nagusa, and that makes me a little sad, because I do like Nagusa a lot. She's definitely grown on me, especially after her summer event, where she's just a little chuny. As a treat, she's just a little chuny. Maybe one day though. Check media for our Takane. Oh my god. Not oh my princess cosplay. Oh my god, I would love that. I would love that on her. Is that her art is built like a triangle? Her art is built like a triangle? Because the way it flows down? Or it comes out, you'll be posting budget tournament runs because he played on GP and could even clear tournament with level 60 count? Oh. Honto. Yeah, I don't have a fair bit of students. Like, I don't have normal Yukari either. I don't have normal Yukari. Obviously Takane and Yakumo. I don't have Ui. Ifumi swimsuit. Iori I'm grinding for. Nagasa's floor. She's literally built like, yeah, because the way it flows down, you mean? I don't have Shiriko swimsuit is in the general pool, right? Or she should be in the general pool because she's showing up here. I don't have Megu, Satsuki. Wait, Saudi? I thought Saudi was limited, no? Misaki. She's mostly for cost boost. And I love Saki, which makes me sad because she's my favorite out of Rabbit Squad. I like Saki a lot. A level 60 Odyssey because you made the account specifically for her, but you can borrow 3 assists per team every run. Oh. Mark's Millennium is the event that gives cheer Hibiki. We'll see. Oh, Miu's swimsuit is so cute and funny. I will say, Embarrass Hibiki is super cute. Yeah, kind of sad no Saki, no either version of Saki. Tummy. Collecting and only using bits here and there. Summer Hanako for Kurokage, right? I do have her. She's yeah, I would say doing pretty well. I would say my Summer Hanako is doing pretty good, I'd say. Yes. Yeah, so far my maxed out students are obviously both Mikas. Like my fully maxed out students are obviously both Mikas. Because nothing can stop me. I have free will and I choose it for Misa no Mika. It was spent half for Hanako, so also that moaning scream. Wait, what? Also, I want to eventually work on Dress Hina when it comes to the talent unlocks. But otherwise, I have been getting her. I need to, very slowly getting Haruka up there. It's a while, but it's going. You've gotten this far. I will keep going. And then with Hanako, I still need to get to tier 10 for both the watch and the hat. But other than that, we're like good. Oh, and also the last 5 levels for talent unlock. Do you still remember Haruka? Bruh. Listen. I will scream about Haruka when she actually shows up in the story again. Please, Nexon. Please, I need to see the shyest baby girl. She just loves explosives a little. Also, dressed Haruka. Dress Haruka or Sue Haruka. It's so hot. My baby. We have two possible Haruka alts, and we're sitting on nothing. Do you know how sad that makes me? Gehenna chapter when? Dude, it's just a question of who do we work with the Gehenna chapter? Because, like, is it a new club? Is it like one of the already established ones? If it is, can it be problem 68? Can it be Haruka? Please. Volume, trust, double cope, God. Shimiko got a glove, so maybe get your wish. Please! Dress. We're probably more likely to get dress Haruka than suit Haruka, but like both are so good. So, you know, farm all Hinas. And John, when you realize dress Hina is the strongest from your club, I mean, dress Hina is just broken as hell. On top of all that. What's funny? Problem solving the game more screen time is more of a possibility than Erica getting added to the game. I don't think that's funny. I think that's expected, because those 4 are already like established characters. Or EX will be a swap between dress and the suit. Oh my god, yes! That's high hopes though. Is that Kasumi should be a big player in the potential Gehenna volume? She's already being teased as a mysterious character. I think Sensei doesn't know anything of it, not even a hint of it. There's also the whole thing they set up with like the Abydos chapter, where there's this where we got to see, like, you know, Makoto serious, which like has not happened at all before or since, as far as I'm aware. Like, that was the only time we saw a serious Makoto, as well as her willingly working with Hina. Like, something huge, massive must have went down for that to happen. Like, is she here? No, of course she's not. Right. But like, that's insane. Spotlight on Kasumi. Oh my god. Right? No, I don't. Like, I genuinely really want to know more about that whole thing between the Abydos and Gehenna, because that's genuinely very interesting. But like, so far, nothing. We haven't gotten much for Gehenna, period, since then, from what I've seen. Could be wrong though. Like, we're definitely looking at other schools more and more, especially with more of them being introduced, like the Kusagakis. We have to ask Yume. Oh, bruh. Yeah. But yeah, it's the question of like, if we ever do properly go to Gehenna, are we helping an already established club? Are we helping a new club? That said, PV7 would be around April. Then we're gonna go around and find out, I suppose. Right? Anyway, I think that's all I have in it for me. I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you guys next time, okay? Sayonara. Bye-bye. Kinds of people out there. Tab Blue Archive livestream watch along, bro. I don't know, man. Ugh. How many are gems? Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry. That's the normal amount I usually have. Bye!
you